We are Oak City OneWheel. Come join us to send it. Yeah.
Come float with our family of squirrels. We already have a few odd nuts.
You don't say.
You don't have to ride a one-wheel. All PEVs are welcome.
We've got a bunch of amazing group rides,
Including the second Sunday slow roll, brought to you by the Float Life.
And remember, guys, don't follow Kenzie.
Don't stand too close to Supremo if he's got a microphone.
What?
Senior offers you something?
Take half.
Take half. Just a little bit.
Seriously, just take half.
If you're brave. Just take half.
Just take half.
We even have a cybernetic shredding machine we call Terminator. But don't worry, he's only programmed to spread the stoke.
Spread the stoke.
Beep boop beep bop boop.
Chew, why your board is always broken? What's going on with you, man?
we just like to make a bunch of noise.
The Oasis is always open for shredders to come by and have a beer.
Yeah, Oak City IPA, baby.
Oh.
Oak City Shred Fest, May 4th through the 7th, 2023. We'll see you there.
See you there. Bye.
Come for the float track, stay for the Stokefield community.
He has created for this sport. The man is a legend.
Big
he might
round
as
of
well
applause.
be a miss.
Yeah,
Jeff
we are so
McCon-
excited that the Float Life has been such an amazing sponsor of Oak City OneWheel and Oak City Shred Fest. They support us every single month with the Float Life Second Sunday Slow Roll at Raleigh Brewing Company. We get so many cool prizes to give away to the community every single month from the Float Life. And then we also get this.
All right, all right.
And we got sound back. But we also get all this really cool collaborative merchandise that are available right now at the Float Life tent right over here.
And we did have a little bit of a technical difficulty there, so if you folks are watching online, please share the new link. It's ampedelectricgames.com/live. ampedelectricgames.com/live, where we're getting, excuse me, we're getting gearing up for the next heat of the men's open or men's pro class, I believe. We want to thank everybody for joining us here for Oak City OneWheel's Oak City Shred Fest, the third annual Oak City Shred Fest, where I believe we have a record turnout this year. We've got a mic issue here, but we are working to straighten that out real quick. I think it's all of our mics, but we are working. You know, it doesn't really matter if you have some technical difficulties because we're out here having fun.
We just keep on talking.
And they go off, and they're off. Nico
right.
in the lead right now.
We've got this next heat.
Nico is our tiny little dirt goblin. All right, who we still have?
We have Nico, Shaven, and Brandon.
Nico just realizing that he does not have anybody behind him, and he has not slowed down even in the slightest. Here he goes.
Drone pilot even having to struggle. Michael is having a little bit of an issue trying to even catch up to Nico, how fast he is flying through this track.
Now, Nico, if you don't know, is the pioneer of the tilt kit for the Vesk. He is an absolute guru when it comes to anything one wheel.
We got a
If
race.
you ever have a question, ask Nico. Nico is flying around this course.
He's on the back loop of loop 2 right now, coming up to that last drop of loop 2.
All 36 pounds of him is doing at least 30 miles an hour.
He comes right into that. Bart, Bodie, and Dave bumps.
He is already here to Hoppy Hill. Look at this. Look at him
And
flying.
there he comes. Look how fast he's
Absolutely
going.
Flying. Oh my God.
And he's off his board. But he might not have time. He might not have time. Here comes the other two competitors.
He has plenty of time to recover. Nico, you can do this.
Take it relax. They go over Hoppy Hill again. And they go over smooth.
Hold it in. Look at that.
And for those of you that are watching from home, you did not miss any races. We are moving into the third heat of the men's open class.
There they go.
With Nico, Shaven, and Brandon.
Look at Nico just fly. He is an absolute animal.
He's a beast.
Look at him coming up. Now that's an
That's
uphill too.
uphill. It is like he's going downhill. This is unbelievable.
We're going to see some exciting races this afternoon for sure with these winners from these heats.
Oh, he went the wrong
Oh,
way.
no.
That's the second racer we've seen do that. We had little Ashley go in and do it. And we go. That's the adrenaline rush that you get. It completely, you lose sight of where you're headed, what you're doing. Here he goes, coming through. And Nico coming through the finish
For the finish line,
Here's right here, Nico.
Give it up for Nico.
Our winner, the tiny little dirt goblin. And here we go. Our last rider coming through.
Brandon P.
Brendan LaCour.
Brandon LaCour, killing it all the way from Austin, Texas.
And for those of you that are watching from home, if you ever have trouble connecting to the stream, it is available at ampedelectricgames.com/live. You can always go back to ampedelectricgames.com/live to pick up the live broadcast.
Gotta give a little shout out to our friends at Team RAR. Andrew Bird, Carter Scherer, and Bailey Payne. We missed you. You were here, buddy. Thank you for the hat. And as well as sponsoring Zoe Miller with the Def Punks. If you don't know who Carter Scherer is, go on YouTube and find out.
We've got our next heat. Excuse me. We have our next heat coming up here in the men's class.
We're coming up with them.
Eddie Metz, Jonathan Ortiz, and Finn Holcomb.
Jonathan Ortiz is with Feather Racing. He and his partner, actually his friend. Yep. Where is he? Mike McCindy, who injured himself at Let It Ride. Couldn't be here. We miss you, buddy. But we are so proud of Jonathan Ortiz. He has posted the fastest lap time in the qualifiers out there with 1 minute and 10 seconds. That is outstanding.
So fast. That is so fast.
We've got Jonathan Ortiz in the blue and gray jersey. We've got Eddie Metz in the orange and blue, and Finn Holcomb in the black.
And then Finn Holcomb just raced in the open class, blowing his tire. This is going to be a great race right here on his pro Future Motion controlled and powered device.
That's pretty amazing to win in 2 classes to make it to the final and make it into these semifinal heats on 2 different boards.
Very impressive.
Just speaks to the athleticism and the dexterity of these riders out here. Out of a pool of 240 racers, we had only 27 or so that made it into the finals.
Correct.
I love seeing the gear that these guys are wearing, all the Liate suits. Here we go, getting ready.
Drop gate is primed and ready to go.
All right.
Men's pro class.
And the gates
And
drop.
they're off.
Oh no. Oh
We
no.
have one down.
And Jonathan is off.
Finn in the
All
commanding lead over the little Fokker as he goes over towards the turn berm.
Coming into Carvey Corner, or turn berm.
Turn
berm.
Oh,
We claimed another rider. Who do we have up front?
Finn Holcomb again from Asheville, North Carolina. We've got Finn. He's crushing it right here.
Look at how hard the drone is having to work to keep up with them. These guys are animals. Who do we have up front?
Finn Holcomb from Asheville, North Carolina.
Finn Holcomb in the black with the Denver Mob Shop shirt on, I believe.
Now, these Holcomb boys come from good stock. Matt Holcomb, where are you? Your son is
I see
killing
him
it.
right there. He's right in front of us, big boy.
We are
Let's
so proud
go.
of these Holcomb boys.
We also have to give a big shout out to Matt Holcomb for bringing down and helping out Justin Thompson, the godfather of One Wheel events, bringing down all of the Float Life Fest 5 or 6 now Fresh Park features for the Stoke Park. So thank you so much, Matt.
Here he comes.
And
Finn
here
Holcomb
comes Matt.
coming through.
Checking in with Dad.
Making it look easy. All right. And here we come. Jonathan Ortiz sailing
over Eddie.
Oh my
Does he control?
Lord. Did we miss that?
We missed it. I didn't see it. Finn going over Little Fokker.
And Eddie Metz in orange and blue.
Here we go. Come bringing it through. All right. Where are we at? That's
Another rider off their board.
Another rider off. Who did we have come off? There we go.
Drone is racing to catch up with these racers.
There it is.
Got an eye on Eddie Metz now.
From the drone, you can see all these awesome tents we have out here. We got some beer flowing in our kegs. We also have some canned beer. We also have popcorn available. Thank you so much for this great kettle corn out here. Make sure you get yourself some. And then get yourself some Tribucha Kombucha.
Eddie Metz is absolutely flying. Look at him go. The bearded wonder. He is absolutely getting it.
Finn's coming in there for the win. Here he goes.
Here we go. Finn Holcomb
for the win.
Oh!
With the big air to finish it. And Eddie Metz
here we
bringing
come.
up second
Eddie
place.
coming through. Eddie Metz with a close second. Let's see if he gives us a little love on the jump. Yes.
Hoppy Hill.
And here comes Jonathan Ortiz rounding up the end. Congratulations, boys. That was a very tough race.
Congratulations to all these racers. Next, we're going to bring you a trackside interview with some of the ladies racers out here with Trevor Brondhorst, who's going to bring you a few of the perspectives of some of the racers here out at Oak City Shredfest. Over to you, Trevin.
Thank you, Seth. Appreciate it very much. We're here with some of our women's pro qualifiers finals. Step right up in here for me, Kay. So we've got Kay, we've got Rachel, and we've got Heather. Can you tell the folks where you're from?
Oak City, San Diego, Atlanta, Georgia.
Awesome. Also, can you let the folks at home know, how long have you been riding for?
I've been riding for 5 years. This month is my 5th anniversary. Woo! 2 years. 3 years.
3 years. All right. That's pretty amazing. I know we talked about this earlier, but who are some of the folks that you're riding for? Who are you representing? Who are the people that are coming with you?
I'm representing the Float Life and Drip Sisters.
I am repping Death Punks and Oak City.
Drip Sisters and Wheel Fun Stuff.
Great. Okay, I know we talked about this, but at the end, we saw you throw a nice little trick in your qualifying heat. What was that, and where did you pick that up?
When I was coming through the gate, I knew I had it, and I just felt Bodie in my heart, because that's something Bodie would have totally done, and I just wish he was here. He would be having a blast and doing things like that, so that was really for him, and I was having fun, yeah.
Awesome. All right, was this fun for you too?
Heck yes.
Hey, where you at? Fun?
This was so much fun. Loved it, every second of it.
All right, where do you think this sport is going to be in the next few years?
Oh, it's blowing up. This community is so great, and everybody just hypes each other up, and so we're doing big things.
Oh, next 5 years, we're going to get faster. We're going to be doing more of this, where we're doing jumps and stuff that Oak City built, and then built better for 2 years. Amazing. Shout out to you guys. And I'm hoping for some suspension, because I think that would make riding even better.
All right, thank you, ladies. That's right, we had the women's pro finals qualifiers here with us. We're going to get into some more races soon, and we'll check back with you in a little bit. Thank you, Seth.
All right, thanks so much, Trevin. I really appreciate it. We're getting ready for this second heat of the men's pro class. Kyle Clausing, Brandon Peavy, and Jeff Adair.
There they go. Hot Pants Peavy. Here they go.
All right, there they off.
Over Hoppy Hill, without incident this time.
I think all the 3 riders are rating something with kind of control of their boards. They either have overlanders or flight fins. You're going to see a lot more control of what they have to hold through these jumps. Kyle at the back trying to find his opening because he knows how much speed he's had put on this track before.
This is a close race, folks. Hope you're enjoying all of these races from Oak City Shredfest, 3rd annual event. We've got a view.
We just had a rider go the wrong way.
Uh-oh. Correct yourself. And that's pretty much going to take him out of the race, I believe. If you make any wrong turns on this track, you are done.
Especially with these incredibly professional riders and the control they have over their boards. These aren't going down.
Jeff Adair is coming around the corner for this, coming around the final lap here, or the final lap is coming up.
Jeff is crushing it over Hoppy Hill.
Over Hoppy Hill, followed closely by Kyle Clausing. Find him on Instagram at FloatJesus. And Brandon Peavy in the yellow. Into the turned berm. And uphill. Kyle Clausing is just waiting for his opportunity.
You can see it. You can just see him. He's waiting. He's waiting. He's waiting for that time. Just where is he going to push it? He's right on him.
Uh-oh.
Jeff Adair is also a fantastic rider, and this is a great fight right here for the first place right here.
This is incredible.
They're right on him, right on him. Jeff is not giving Kyle any room.
He's blocking him out. And once again, we have a regular-footed rider and a goofy-footed rider.
Exactly.
Which I imagine in your periphery, you'd be able to see them coming up, make that pass. And this is going to be the key turn here as these 2 riders come in. Jeff Adair.
Kyle Clausing. Jeff is still commanding that front. Jeff takes the lead.
Jeff Adair, followed by Kyle Clausing and Brandon Peavy, bringing up the rear.
Good job, guys. Good job. That was good racing right there.
And for this 3rd heat, we've got Noah Mead, Les Carroll, and Tyler Jones.
Let's go, Noah Mead.
We've got a cart going across the track here, folks, so we're just going to hold on here while we...
Well, this cart has to track because this is our beer director going to get more beer. Thank you so much, Justin Leonard from Oak City Shred Solutions.
All right, here we are.
And we've got Jonathan Brown giving the racers some last-minute instruction, probably instructing them not to go the wrong way, but that racer did pull up and make a correction. It ended up being pretty close in the end.
Yeah, close, very close.
We have Noah Mead here, and because he broke his board, he is riding mine.
There you go.
And you know what? He used it in the trick comp last night. He put his flight fins on it, and I was just watching him beat on my GT. And the only thing running through my head was, oh God, please just bring it back to me in one piece, Noah. Up there doing jumping jacks, just like a Daft Punk should. Oh, showing a feat of strength.
Les Carroll's.
Look at him.
Les Carroll's doing some push-ups.
That was on a decline push-ups. That was impressive.
And who else we have up here? Is that Tyler James?
Oh.
This is going to be a good race, folks.
We have Tyler James here, racing for the Float Life from Future Motion.
Starting gate is up. We had somebody in the chat, Brandon Ogden, said, love you, Bart.
I love you too. National Brandon Ogden Day is coming up soon.
Somebody else said, say his name, Tyler James.
Here we go. This should be a
Drone is
brutal
ready.
heat.
This is going to be a good race, everybody.
The intensity is, you can feel it.
Let's go. This crowd is going wild now. Let's go.
And they're off.
Tyler James takes a spill right there in between the drop and Toppy Hill. Noah Mead in a commanding lead right now, going as he goes over to the little Fokker.
Oh, and Les Carroll is down on his butt. I hope he's wearing uniforms.
That is exactly why we wear them.
Yes.
And amazingly enough, did you see how fast he got back on his board?
Very
Noah
quick.
Mead
Crushing on
around
this
the corner,
uphill.
arms up, using every little bit. He
Every
has
little bit.
Supermaning his way up that hill.
No, going right into loop 2.
Now, Noah Mead is probably one of the fastest, arguably one of the fastest riders around. Everybody that rides with him comes back and just, my Lord, you're so fast.
Not only just is he fast, he's also as fearless and does drops and jumps that you are with law defining.
He pulled a new move from skateboarding that we saw last night on the GT. It was unbelievable. Here he comes, looking smooth.
Comes around the final
and
turn
fast.
as we come here. Crowd, give it up for Noah.
Here it goes.
Let's go.
Noah taking it extremely easy. He knows he needs to keep on his board. The guys behind him are running a very fast and tight race.
It is a race for second right now.
Les Carroll, followed by Tyler Jones.
Tyler James. Tyler James goes down on Bobby Hill.
Tyler James is down again.
We saw the board fall away from his feet as he went over.
It really did. You could see it, just the nose just gave right out.
Once again, it's the adrenaline, I think, really kicks in.
Look at Superman just getting it.
So
I've seen Noah Mead just say, oh, you want to see 30? And just go 30.
Just go.
Go Def Punks.
There he goes, right over around the wooden burn made by Eric and Noah.
And, hold it in. Here we go.
We got Tyler James in second place currently right now.
Noah's getting a little shaky, but he's holding it together.
Comes over the final drop on loop 2.
He is in the
Coming
final
right
stretch.
into loop 1 on the final turn over the Bodie, Bart, Daniel. There we go.
Yeah, Noah! What are we going to see? Oh! All right.
Noah
Who's coming
in.
second and third? Who do we have here? It is a battle. It looks like we have...
We got Tyler James in the lead right now as he's coming around.
Tyler James.
Tyler James taking
Coming
second
through,
right
my
here at
Lord.
Oak City Shredfest 3.
Showing his skills at running it out.
Followed by Les Carroll. Good job. Let's go.
And Les Carroll. All three of these guys are excellent racers, very fast, good friends. They knew what they were up for when they were facing each other up there on Squirrel Nest.
And I hope you guys have joined us, have been enjoying these one-wheel races. We're going to bring you up a little change of flavor next with some e-skate races sponsored by NC E-Skate. If you are in the e-skate race, make your way over to the Squirrel's Nest so that we can get started with that. That's going to be followed by our mini wheels race, miniwheels.ca M104 race, and then our EUC Amateur and our EUC Pro semifinals. But for now, I'm going to turn it over to Bart and Mel, and I'm going to step away from the mic.
Okay, here we go. Who do we have here? Mel from Youth Farm. Come on up here, Mel. Here you are.
Have a seat. Have a seat.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hang on a minute.
So Mel,
Hey, man.
what do you got?
Okay.
Well, honestly, I was hoping to do a little more paddling than sitting.
Well, really?
Yeah.
I mean,
somebody's
I've
gonna
not been in
paddle my
school for a
ass.
long time.
You've been what?
I said I've not been in school for a long time. I haven't got a paddle in a long time.
Well, sometimes people need to be paddled to demonstrate the strength of the equipment they're wearing.
I think this one needs a beating.
I think you need it. I do.
I think it's a good idea. Let's do it.
I know Christy swears by him, so if she does and you don't, then
Buddy, my
what the
whole
hell's the
family
issue?
wears them.
Okay. You ready to demonstrate it?
Let's demonstrate this.
Hey, before I demo it, I'm Mel with Uform. Uform pads. Derek Wilson created them, and the whole point is you don't have to wear those Grundy undie diaper things that you can barely wash, don't do much, and it's a bacterial issue waiting to happen. So that's why we're here. You ready to get after it, man?
I'm ready to get
Yes.
spanked.
All right, let's do it.
All right, taking
All
these
right.
off.
All right, thank you, man. All right. So what? Oh, okay. So Bart's got the hip pad on. Do you want to show it like Vanna White? Do your thing. Do your thing. Put it into place. And see, it sits under the pants. and you can clean it with Lysol, and you don't even feel that you're wearing it. And if you want more hip coverage, you know, whatever. Yeah, get it. Woo! And then there's, here, hold that. Tail pad, also a tail pad for your bone right there. And there's more stuff coming, patent pending too. Are you gonna put that on too? Maybe just show it to him, because that's a whole lot of stuff, you know? I know, because it's tight, it's firm in there. Or maybe your nails are bent. That's okay. I think you're just delaying the inevitable. I'm going to switch. So if you want to learn more, go to uformpads.com or Instagram, social media, whatever. And for all you losers that didn't buy anything during the event, if you join our subscription list, we're going to give you an extra discount so you can buy it. Otherwise, enjoy the CYA beating, bitches. Ready, man?
I'm ready.
I'll go gentle at first.
Oh.
Can you feel it?
A little bit, but not bad.
A little bit, but you won't get any bruising, yeah? I'm going to switch it up, actually, because I used to pitch. Ready, bud?
Ready.
Last one, and then I'm done. Uform pads. Uformpads.com. You want to tell them why you like them?
I love them.
All right.
Love them.
Yes, go Oak City. Ohio reppin'. Have fun, guys. Thank you. Thank you, Oak City. Thank you.
There we go. By the way, props to the float life. If you don't know, they make underwear.
We're going to need a medic. If we've got a medic right to the float track here, please send a medic over to the float track. Make it a quick announcement here. Thank you so much, Mel. Uform pads. Thank you, Bart. That was pretty entertaining. I don't know what to think. I'm a little bit confused at this moment with what was going on over here. Looked like you got a little paddle there.
And we got the e-skate races off.
Nice.
And it's e-skate racing on these off-road e-skates that a lot of them have built themselves, or they've designed the batteries or the motors. This is really incredible. This is one thing that we really like about our community is we're not just one wheels. We have all PV devices, and this e-skate crew is one of them that we really like to ride with. Their capabilities are a little different than what we can offer, but this is something that's going to be exciting to see this race today.
NC E-Skate sponsoring this race. They were just out at E-SkateCon in Las Vegas. They were a friend of Amped Electric Games, and we're happy to see them out here on dirt this time as opposed to an asphalt track.
Yeah, and then when they were in Vegas, they actually won Crew of the Year. So they actually won the Crew of the Year for all the crews at Las Vegas E-SkateCon. So that was super exciting.
And up next, we have the M10-4 races. So if anybody is racing M10-4s, please head over to the screen.
Oh, we got a change up.
What did we get
never
here?
mind. Josh Robinson is down right now. Having a little struggle going over that wooden berm. Again, remember the capabilities that the One Wheel has is a lot different than what these e-skates can do.
That's right.
These e-skates are a lot faster when on a straightaway, but on those turns, you have to have a lot more control. As you can see here as he goes around this turn.
Carl West, Tommy Flynn, Josh Robinson, and Keith Biddle.
Here he comes, coming through.
Send it!
Oh, he's down.
Clear.
We got Josh Robinson. And Josh is down.
That was a risky move on his part, but it
sure
looks
was.
so cool.
Tommy Flynn coming in right now hard. And he sends it. Oh, but he takes it on that.
Oh, that's a snowboarding move for sure there.
These riders are going for steez, and the race
And
isn't
we got
even over
Josh
yet.
Robinson right here taking it.
Oh, here we come. Here we come, lapping. Whoosh.
So as opposed to being a balance board, these riders have a controller in their hand that they can actually control the speed, almost like an RC car.
You almost get whiskey throttle. I don't know if I could do it and just squeeze the trigger. Take off.
Oh.
Slippery burn, turn burn.
Tommy Flynn in a commanding lead right now as he goes uphill towards. Oh, but he eats it.
Lord.
But he eats it, and now Josh Robinson is in the lead as they go uphill towards Loop 2.
There we go. These guys carry so much speed, but rotating the board through there is not easy.
You're really seeing the limitations of what they can do versus what the One Wheel can do, or what these e-skates or the UCs. And Josh Robinson is off his board.
Next up, we're going to be bringing you the M10-4 races.
We have our last rider coming through.
M10-4's Mini Wheels.
Here he is.
Miniwheels.ca.
Tommy Flynn.
Yes, sir. All right. That was so exciting. I gotta bring it back to one thing and talk about Mel from U-Form. The first paddle she hit me square on the butt cheeks and not the pad.
You're a great actor, Bart.
To my surprise.
You loved every minute of it.
Brought me back to my childhood. Old wooden spoons. You guys know what I'm talking about.
I'll tell you.
Trust me, we do.
I didn't have any in my house that weren't broken.
That's correct.
Again, it's amazing just to look at this crowd out here that is just all being able to hang out right here in the middle of Flow Track and be able to engage, be able to watch this race from really every angle, and then also be able to enjoy a fresh beverage right here in the middle of Flow Track. Again, thank you so much to our sponsors, Raleigh Brewing Company, R&D Brewing, Lone Rider, and Rochambeau, as well as Tribucha Kombucha.
Massive, massive shout out to Future Motion one more time for giving us these wonderful boards. We could not have done this without y'all, and we show you guys love and support. We want to see more from you.
All the way. All right. Next up, we have the M10-4 races. This is the Miniwheels.ca M10-4 race, sponsored by Mini Wheels, makers of fingerboards for EUCs and OneWheels. You can check them out at miniwheel.ca. We've got
Clear the track, please. Clear the track.
Cooler Joe, Christopher Brady, Ethan King, Nikolai, Kyle Klossing, Zachary Bixby, Mikey Grillo, Vid, and Zen Lee. If you are in the house, be prepared to do some racing on some Mini Wheels M10-4s. All of these M10-4s have been upgraded with God mods by Declan, so they all have a little reserve capacitor power, which I believe is something he's working on for One Wheel as well.
Excited to see what he does.
Absolutely.
Josh, you are going to have to get me one of those Oak City hats. That is just...
Isn't this amazing?
I'm telling you, you're visible from space right now, buddy.
I know, that's what I love about this hat. Again, shout out to Jeff and Bodie and all of the TFL crew for making these collaborative hats, as well as t-shirts, and we have a bunch of them right now for sale. You can go over and see Jeff right over here under the Flow Life banner and get yourself a t-shirt and a hat.
Are y'all ready to see some mini EUC racing?
Mini Wheel Racing, live at Oak City Shredfest.
Live from Oak City Shredfest.
I like the ring of that. That sounds great.
All right, we have the gate up. We have the riders.
Chris Brady.
I don't know that they can actually stand on their board before.
No, they can't. It's another negative over
Here
the
we go.
EUCs.
And Chris Brady
They're
is out
off.
to it.
This is the most races we've ever had on a track at one time, so this is exciting news as well.
This is great. Seeing these big full-grown men on these tiny wheels is just it's comedic, but it's also serious.
Try to go around the beeline and still ate it.
Yeah,
there we go.
That's cool. Coleman Cooler Joe. If you've seen him on a cooler, he typically rides on a Coleman cooler.
It is great seeing Kyle Klausing in so many different fashions of racing. The man just has no limit.
He just wants to go fast. He just wants to go fast.
Here he comes. Look at him go. That is so hilarious. I can't imagine how difficult this is.
It
it's
really
so difficult.
Very
the amount
twitchy.
of wobbles these have are just unbelievable. They really are making this look very easy.
You know, I tried one of these last night. It was about the worst
And there
experience
goes
I've had on a wheel
There
in my
goes
life.
Christopher Brady across Hoppy Hill. Oh, Coleman Cooler Joe making a move there. Brady's over.
Making it look easy.
Lil Fokker. Brady is a friend of Amped Electric Games. You may notice he's wearing the Amped Electric Games jersey. He comes to all the races to support the Amped Electric Games. We can't say enough about Wheelie Brady on Instagram. Follow Wheelie Brady for more racing action.
Coming on up the hill.
And these wheels have about the same top speed as an XR.
It seems that way.
About the same range as well.
And here we go. There we go. And through. Looks like Kyle Klausing taking third. How versatile. These little guys are so fun.
I think Brady may have done an extra lap.
Yeah. It's just so fun.
Flat tire.
You had a flat tire. That's 2 flat tires out here. Where are you at, Armadillos?
Right.
Where are you at?
Right. Well, that was a lot of fun. We want to thank everybody for watching that EUC. All right, EUC racers, amateur EUC racers, if you're in the house, please head on up. Bring your full-size wheels. We have an EUC, otherwise known as electric unicycle, open category. This is for the amateurs. Please head on up. That includes Kenzie Mudge and Joe Rana, I believe, who are two Oak City OneWheels. Two of Oak City OneWheel's finest. Bring your EUCs up, and let's get this race started before we lose our chance.
Let's give a big ass shout out to Armadillos and Corey Bainey for coming out here as well, taking all the pictures. We love you.
Love you.
We appreciate you, and thank you so much for coming up with a product that is just so amazing. And if you don't know, what I'm understanding, I think we may have some new Dragon Tails in the works.
I heard that too.
I think I saw a prototype last night for the GTs.
Oh, nice. Dragon Tails, those are the ones that shoot sparks out the back.
They do. It was pretty interesting watching him ride behind him last night. Hopefully we don't cause any forest fires. Thank God they don't spark in the woods.
All right, Walter Dodd, Zach Bixby, Christopher Brady, Scott Holland, Kenzie Mudge, Julian Beltran, John Goldschmidt, Ken Harmon, and Joe Rana.
We're starting
Please
to see
head
a lot
on
of
up.
these
We
EUC
don't
racers
see any
starting
of
to
these
roll up
EUC
now.
racers. Head on up to the
I see
Squirrel's
Kenzie
Nest.
Mudge right there.
Head on up to the Squirrel's Nest.
It's amazing out here today. Weather is beautiful. Tonight we're gonna have right after this, we're gonna go into the trick comp. Actually, right after this, we're gonna do the photo. We're gonna do a giant photo in the middle of the field. And then we're going to go on to the trick comp, and after that, we're gonna have a nice little award ceremony. There's some concerts, a magic show.
I love it. I love it. I love how everything is around the clock here. You guys have activities going on all the time. I know tonight there's going to be some type of a glow race or
And
something
there's also
going on
gonna be
as
the
well.
glow ride right out here at Flow Track. The glow ride is just kind of like a 90s skate park or skating rink, but at night.
90s skating rink. That's right up my alley.
So Seth,
couple skate next.
Seth, what can you tell me about Amped Electric Games? What are your goals?
Well, let me tell you, Bart, Amped Electric Games, our goal is to elevate the riders, elevate the events, get the word out,
I love
and
that.
really turn electric sports into a family-friendly, fun event to watch, bring everybody out, and really elevate the riders as well and show what these riders are doing and get some eyes on all of the amazing things in the community that supports it. I love PEVs so much. They've really changed my life for the better. I wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for OneWheels, electric unicycles, and everything else. So I am fully invested.
Your sentiment is shared with everybody out here. We love your energy. We love you, Amped. Thank you so much for everything you've given to the community as well.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate you. Seth, you guys are wonderful. We love you.
Could not do it without my team. Apex Visual Solutions, Chris Nelson, Nick, Big Boy, Fast Boy, Gazmana. We've got Chrissy and Turbo that are in the house. Amateurs.
Now, I got to say, these guys brought out 14 of their guys to help,
Yes.
guys and girls to help with this event. This is amazing they're putting
Fantastic.
on.
Trevin Brandhorse, as well as Enrique came out from
I love
Denver.
Trevor.
Yeah, he's great.
He's so awesome.
My wife, E-Ride Wife, follow her on Instagram. She just
Love her.
started riding EUCs.
Awesome.
All right, so amateurs up next.
There you
Amateur
go.
races on
Okay,
EUCs.
look at the size of that EUC up
Yeah,
there.
we've got a V13.
It
we've
looks
got
like a
an
small horse.
S22. Probably got about 1 horsepower as well, maybe a little bit more.
I bet you that thing's got way more than that. That thing looks like it's carrying him. All right, who do we have up there? It looks like Kinsey. Do we have Kinsey up there
Kenzie's
yet?
up there. Kenzie Mudge from Oak City OneWheel.
Kinsey is an absolute shredder. We love her so much. Look at her up there. She is our queen rider.
She actually qualified yesterday on a borrowed wheel. Her wheel went down, but she was able to repair it in the parking lot here. So she is not only beautiful and a wonderful rider, but she's also technically inclined as well.
You can't
she
keep
is
Kenzie
super
down. You cannot
technically
keep
inclined.
Kenzie down.
You have no idea how technically inclined she is.
She is great.
Showing a little love up there.
All right. Shout out to John Brown, one of our race coordinators out here.
That is one. He is the race
He
director
is the
out
race
here.
director,
The
John
race
Brown. Give it up
director.
for John Brown. Always looking svelte. Always sounding svelte.
Taking a bow.
You may have seen his interview if you caught the first part of the live stream. John Brown was a big proponent of bringing the Amped Electric Games to Oak City Shred Fest, and we really appreciate it. We appreciate partnering with you guys. It's been an amazing experience. We hope to be back next year.
Oh, yeah. Without
I want to thank all you fans out there, too. Give yourselves a round of applause. I see y'all out there. There y'all are.
All right, EUC Amateur Race. Coming up next, the starting gate is open, it's primed, and these racers are ready.
All right.
I believe we have Scott Holland, Kenzie Mudge.
I still can't get over the size of these things.
They're huge.
They have actual, like, motocross tires on them.
I was talking to Kenzie about this, and she was even explaining about how that this around this track that those larger wheels might not actually be able to be as advantageous due to the fact that how much that weight is being around.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I'd like to see who actually comes out on this.
What do you think we're going to see it here on Hoppy Hill? You think we're going to have any issues, or you think they're just going to sail over it like nothing?
Kenzie sails over Hoppy Hill with people underneath it.
I think we're going to see some air.
I think we saw that in y'all's video
Yes.
before a little bit. Kenzie, this is Kenzie Mudge's track, so she is ready to rock and roll.
This is Kenzie Mudd's track.
Here we go. We've got the
Hoppy
drone
Hill,
in the
many of
air.
these things have been built just for her enjoyment.
All right. Take a look at the size of these suckers.
Racers are ready. Top gate is primed and ready.
I want to see a little burnout when they leave.
EUC Amateurs, let's go.
Let's go. Here we go.
And they're off.
Oh, my
Kenzie
Lord.
sends it over Hoppy Hill.
Huge air.
Kenzie is out front with a healthy lead.
Kenzie flew into first place. Oh, in second place. She's
Oh,
in second place right now.
wow.
currently.
We got a little switch, little change there. Oh,
Kenzie,
we got
eats
two
it on
riders
term.
out. Two riders out.
I wonder if that got churned up a little bit.
That might have gotten churned up. That might be a little bit more sandy
It
over in that
seems-
area. You got to take it slow.
They do not handle the loamy ground as
It's
well as
true.
the one wheel. The
Yeah.
tire being skinny and their higher center of gravity
Absolutely.
is kind of, it upsets the balance.
Yep. And a lot of these wheels have batteries packed all the way up to the top. So when
Yeah.
you talk about high center of gravity,
Yep.
you're absolutely right.
And I mean, these riders are standing up high in a very narrow tire. Look at this. They can zip through the woods with effortless speed.
I often equate it to like mono skiing.
Yeah.
Where you're on that one plane.
Oh, yeah. And Seth, you ride.
I ride
right?
EUCs. I ride
Yeah.
one wheels. I ride everything.
You're a jack of all
I'm a
trades.
jack of all trades. That's right. I love all PEVs.
Here they come. Let's see them get some air.
Let's see them get some air, and also about passing with the EUC because you're standing shoulder to shoulder.
There you go.
That's a
Kenzie's
little harder.
looking for a pass on the jump, and
She
Kenzie
takes it.
Bam.
Takes it, but then eats it.
No. Oh, that was such.
Oh,
a
it was
ballsy
so
move.
good.
Holy
We got
cow.
two riders down.
No.
Number 3 taking the lead right now. Again,
Like I
you
said,
stay on your device.
What an exciting day to be a fan and rider of EUCs, one wheels, and all PEVs.
You got to take it a little slow now on turn berming. You can see that the sand and everything's been turned up by all these racers coming around the corners.
Yeah, especially the sand is going to get you because it's
Look
just
at the
it's like
speed he's
tiny
carrying.
ball bearings.
Right.
You know?
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah, we had racers putting down race time sub 60 seconds.
Oh, my Lord.
in
Oh,
qualification.
the wrecks are brutal.
Looks like we've got a rider on an EXN or an RST. That's a Begode wheel.
You can really tell the speed by looking at their shirt.
Yeah.
You know that they are absolutely flying.
Here he comes. He's coming around and goes at the final turn.
All he has
Here
to
we
do,
go.
all he has to do is carry this through, and he is now the winner. There it is.
All right.
Carrying it through. A
Here we
proud,
go.
proud moment. Coming from last to first
And
is a great feeling.
And Kenzie.
Here we
coming
go.
over
Check
second
it,
place.
let's see what she gives us.
She's going to send it.
Huge air.
Awesome, awesome. Let's get the pro EUC racers up to the Squirrel's Nest.
All
Pro
right.
The next
EUC
race.
racers. Pro
Let's
EUC
go.
racers.
Did we have one EUC rider not make it? Are they still on the track? Oh, they are on the
Lawrence
side of the track.
Najume, Kyle Clausing, Nikolai, Austin, Zen, Mikey Grillo.
There he comes. He comes around the final
Patrick
burn.
Lane
There
and
we go.
Ethan King. Head on up.
Racers still coming through. Racers still
Yep,
coming through.
Racers coming through. Very good.
Let's
Our last
go.
rider. He
Carrying
has a
some
stick
sticks.
stuck to his shirt. That was
Awesome
that
race,
was a brutal
guys.
ride.
Again, with
Awesome
flow track
race.
being surrounded by all these blackberry bushes, sometimes if you fall into them, you carry some friends with you on your way out.
We need Ethan. We need Patrick. We need Turbo. Mikey Grillo, Zen Lee, Austin Lee, Nikolai, Kyle Clausing, and Lawrence.
Yeah, you got pulled
You
up.
are staging.
All right. Coming through. I'll tell you, that was very exciting. And you know, they were talking about the blackberries. Those blackberry bushes are everywhere out here. They are brutal, and when you go into them, they just tear your body apart. All right. We have more EUC racing coming up.
Called your name.
Called your name.
These fans out here are having a blast.
Super exciting to be a fan of electric sports racing action out here for the EUC exhibition races. And here we have our pro class. These are our racers that finished with sub 60-second times, lap times, and qualifications.
I fall to pieces. I'll tell you what, I'm so thankful that last year I retired from being a pro one-wheel racer. Never, ever did I place first ever in my career. But I will tell you this, it was one of the proudest times in my life being a racer. But becoming more than that has been fantastic. Learning with these guys, becoming a coach for the Deaf Punks, becoming a co-host here with Amped Electric Games at Oak City Shredfest. It is an absolute honor to be here, guys.
It's an honor to have you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Jinx. All right, folks, the drone is ready, and we are getting ready to start this next heat. We've got Zen Lee, we've got Turbo, we've got Ryder with bib number 210. Let me see if I can find out who that is.
Full face helmets makes it hard to identify.
These things, are these
That's
all
Austin
the same
Lee.
style, or? I am not well versed in the EUC world. You're gonna have to take this one.
Yeah, we've got a rider on, let's see, 2 Masters and an S22. Turbo EUC, another proud supporter of the Amped Electric Games, here with the Amped Electric Games crew, putting down his and wearing the Rev Rides jersey. Shout out to Rev Rides, his sponsor.
Rev Rides!
RevRides.com
Here we
for
go.
your scooters, EUCs, electric skateboards, and more. Check them out, RevRides.com. We've got Zen Lee. He's Zen Lee Tech on Instagram. He's a rider from Las Vegas, Nevada. And we've got Austin Lee
I wonder how this middle rider with,
from Humboldt.
it looks like he's got a street tire on here.
He does indeed. He's a slick
See how
tire.
this works out.
This is going to be
Slick
interesting right here.
tire.
He looks so fast.
And he looks ready.
He looks like he's doing 100 standing still.
There we
And
go.
they're
They're off.
Austin with a hole shot.
Oh my gosh,
Lord.
the air that they just got off the Hoppy Hill.
Now these wheels all have
Look
suspension.
at how smooth they're coming over the little Fokker.
So they're able to kind of preload
we got a
some of those
pass.
jumps.
Turn
Zen Lee
berm.
passing
Coming
Zen.
into turn berm, going up this uphill, making it look like they're going downhill with the power of these EUCs.
These things are putting up rooster
Just
tails.
flying down the track. Again, we are so grateful to not have any rain this year, but without the rain that is making this track very dusty and dry, which is creating a lot of this sand and making this thing a much more of a dustier track.
Better than wet and wild, Cotton.
This is so true.
Zen Lee is just waiting for his opportunity to make a move, which we might see on this crossover here coming right up.
Oh, he is up front. Look at that. Oh.
And hop, skip, and a jump to Zen Lee making the move. Zen Lee is in first place, followed by Austin. And
Apparently,
Turbo.
the slick tire is not an issue.
Not an issue at all.
Huge air.
Huge air with the wheel rolling for a while.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
no.
Sending it over.
Zen Lee is down.
Oh.
Zen Lee is down. Oh, Turbo went around the obstacle. I believe that's a disqualification or at least a penalty.
It's a 30-second penalty.
30-second penalty on Turbo for missing the obstacle. So he may be in first place, but on paper, I don't believe he's going to be in first
Now,
place.
he also may have been taking a better line to not run into the other EUC rider that was down in front of him.
He'll need to cover all obstacles. I believe that
True.
was part of the race rules. That will be up to race director John Brown to make that call.
Yes.
So we've got Turbo in first place, and we've got Zen Lee.
Zen Lee turning on the boosters. Here they come. Oh, he's
Oh
right
my
behind
gosh,
him. Oh, my
he's
Lord.
right behind
he's
him.
coming around the outside.
And he's trying to take him on the outside.
Pulling a Bodie Harrison move here. And photo finish. Oh, Lord,
Woo!
look at the air.
Whoa.
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
Look at the
These
emotion.
EUC
Look at it.
races are exciting.
Unbelievable. This is what I was talking about, folks. This is some high-speed action.
All right, if we have a Mikey Grillo, Patrick Lane, Walter Dodd, Zach Bixby, Ethan King, I believe we have another EUC heat coming up. You should be up on this. Should be up there right now.
I was highly
Not sure why you're
impressed
checking
by
with us.
I cannot believe Zen Lee carried that much speed around on a street tire.
That was crazy.
Kyle Clausing, Ethan King, Lawrence Jume.
He's a desert rider apparently. He rides in the desert every single
He's
day. So
from
this
Las
kind
Vegas.
of the
You know what?
terrain is his.
I saw
the-
him ride at Let It Ride, and he was an animal.
Yeah. Well, he was an animal out here on the track today. This is incredible.
I'm very surprised that Mike Lee not here.
Mike Leahy.
Yep.
Yeah, we love Mike. He was out at the Red Bull Rampage jumps. He sent it over a canyon.
We got to give him a shout out.
Shibby time!
Shibby time! You are the man. You are
Round
the
of
myth and the
applause
legend.
for Shibby time. He is just so much fun to watch.
If you don't know about Shibby Time, jump on any social media platform and go find him. He is a huge, huge EUC sensation right now.
Shibby
jumping
underscore
over the
time.
Grand Canyon on an EUC. His crashes are even better. We love you, Shibby Time.
We've
Way to
got
go, buddy.
Patrick Lane, Lawrence Lawrence N. And I don't see a bib number on the middle racer. I believe that might be Ethan. Ethan? Yes, I believe that's Ethan from Shelby, North Carolina.
Who do we have up here? Right?
Racers are
There
ready.
they go.
Racers
they're
off. Oh, we had a little bit of a false start.
Ooh, they're getting some air over Hoppy Hill.
I think the board malfunctioned up here.
Yeah, we got a dead board up here.
Oh no, that's the S22. S22 is down. I believe it. I believe that's Ethan King, Shelby, North Carolina, in first
All
place.
right. They're coming through. Bringing it up the backside of the track.
And I don't think Patrick Lane made it off of the starting gate.
There they go. They go by so fast you can barely even tell who it is.
Got our drone pilot is down right now.
Yeah, our
so
drone pilot is having some technical difficulties.
We're
with his
going to
drone.
try to bring you as much as we can.
Struggling,
The drone
we'll
is
go
back
ahead
up,
and make
so
it up as we go along.
Be able
There
to
we
catch
go.
up here in a second.
All right, we've found them there, and they are in the 8th lap. There they go, turning, burning, coming around through the Bart, Bodie, and Dave section, heading into
Ethan King,
Hoppy
Team
Hill.
Carolina Trail Dogs.
Here he goes. Sail
Follow
it,
him on Instagram at EUC Ethan, EUC.Ethan.
making it look easy. There we go, coming back in.
Lawrence has made it out of the starting gate.
He will be a lap down, folks.
That was terrible. You
I
know, there's
know.
nothing like an equipment malfunction.
Better
you
to
know?
finish than not start.
Oh, and he eats it over the little flocker.
Oh, man.
I think we may have a board malfunction.
All right.
But
We are seeing some prolific air out here on these EUCs today.
Oh, yeah. The speed coming down.
The
through there.
power
Oh,
that
my
these
Lord.
devices have is unbelievable.
These are B-Code Masters. They have a top speed of around 55 miles an hour out on the open road.
Are you kidding me?
Look at that as he's flying uphill.
And they weigh around 85, 90 pounds.
God,
Here we go, Ethan. All right.
there it is.
Stomping it.
Your first place.
EUC Ethan, Shelby, North Carolina. All right, for our
Oh,
next
yeah.
heat, I've got Kyle Clausing, Mikey Grillo, Walter Dodd, Zach Bixby. Are you in the house? If you are, we're going to send it over for an interview. All right, let's finish up these races. Patrick Lane across for second.
There we
Sending
go.
it. And Lawrence finishing it up.
That's
Thank you so much, everybody. I'd like to send it over to Trevor for another trackside interview. Over to you, Trevin.
Thank you very much, Seth. Thank you very much. We're having a great time out here with Oak City Shred Fest. We got Amped Electric Games bringing it to you live at home. I've got some of our men's finals open class qualifiers. We got Kyle Clausen, we got Nico Alleman, and we got Enrique Garcia. All right, guys, where are you repping? Where are you riding from?
Cincinnati, Ohio.
Cincinnati, Ohio.
Colorado, Mile High
I don't know.
Hey, Mile High Trail Trials. All right, how long have you been riding, Kyle?
So about 4 years.
Just about 4 years now. About 4 years.
Okay, where did you start in this sport? Did you start in one wheel? Did you start in another PEV space? Like, how did you get into this?
Okay.
Electric longboarding to one-wheeling. Straight to one wheel.
This is who I said.
Just boosted boards, electric longboards, and now we're here.
Okay, who are you riding for? Are you repping anybody specifically?
So Float Therapy is my shop, floattherapypev.com, and Overland Lifters.
Makers PV, it's hooked me up.
I got to give a shout out to Amped Electric Games, and then Floats the most, my boy Riley for letting me borrow his board.
All right, where do you guys see this sport going? I know you're in the open class, so there's a little bit of openness in that space. What does that mean? Can you tell folks at home, Nico?
I mean, the biggest thing
Zach
right
should have
now,
been in the
as we're
amateur
seeing
class,
boards
but-
that have more and more power, we're finally starting to see brand new bottlenecks. So we're riding trails that are gnarlier, and suddenly traction becomes an issue. There's a need for suspension. So right now, one of the big innovations that at least I've been running is a larger tire that you can run lower pressure and just soak up all that chunk. As long as you have traction, you can accelerate through it rather than bounce around everywhere. So just more and more power, but then innovations beyond that, suspension, hopefully, and whatnot.
So you're not riding a stock XR to this race?
No. This is all VESC. Right now, there's two main classes. We got Pro Class and then Open Class. And Pro Class is just the racing we're all used to. GTs, XRs, pints if you want to. I kind of think of it like stock car racing. Everyone's kind of on the same playing field. Now with Open Class, we're seeing more and more innovations that we're going to allow into Open Class to sort of open that branch and open those doors and push the sport further, see what's fastest, what works, and then we can even compare those times to everyone in Pro Class and see how it stacks up. So it's really cool stuff.
I love that so much. I got to give a shout out to this man here in every single race, I think, that's out here almost, and he's pushing really hard. What gives you the energy to get out here and do that?
So I just really enjoy the me and the trail. It's just me and the trail, and then it's just me and my competitors, and all the things about my day and my life just fade away, and it's that.
Sorry, say
no. What does this space bring to you? What is it? Is it give you that sense of calm? Is it an outlet? Is it that energy that you just get to,
Man, it started as community, honestly, and that's still such a big part of it. But as I got more and more into it, and I'm getting more and more into racing, it's kind of the same deal. Just like I grew up not really doing any board sports in my life before this stuff. And now just being able to push myself more and more, see how far I can get with this is really exciting.
Thank you guys so much. That's right, we have the men's open class finals qualifiers right here. Thank you guys out here at Oak City Shred Fest. Back to you in the booth.
Thank you so much, Trevin. We really appreciate you having you out here and the energy that you bring to Oak City Shred Fest, getting all the racers' perspectives.
Let's get a huge shout out to Trevor Brandhorst, my favorite amp. No, you're a close second, Zach. You're a close second.
All right.
All right, I believe we have EUC Amateur class up next. EUC Amateur. We've got Chris Brady, Zach Bixby, Joe Rana. And we're mixing it up a little bit here for you folks.
This is not even just Joe Rana. This is the Joe Rana, the owner of the Joasis,
The
hosting a group ride
That's
every single Tuesday.
And Nikolai.
It looks like we
Racing for
have two
Godmod.
amped racers up there as well.
Yes, we have Zach Bixby and also Christopher Brady, who you saw earlier in the M10-4 race.
That's right. What a gorgeous day we have
Such
out
a
here at
gorgeous
Oak
day.
City.
It's going to be an even gorgeous night, too.
We've got a mix of wheels up here. We have some wheels with suspension, some wheels without suspension. And you might notice that some of those wheels that don't have suspension, Chris Brady's, for instance, is a little bit harder on the landings.
Now, can you give us a little history behind the EUC, how they started, how they became what they are today?
Sure. So you may be familiar with the Segway.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
can
yeah.
think of Segway without a handle. So it's the same self-balancing technology that is in the Segway devices. We've removed the handle, and now we've got these amazing devices that keep evolving. Every year we see new innovations. About 2 years ago, we saw a suspension, the first suspension wheels. And Joe Rana of the Joasis, he's actually on one of the first suspension wheels that was released. That's the
Unbelievable.
InMotion V11.
This is exciting. I mean, you know, we're seeing so many things come to head this year, especially. We're seeing new products coming out. Matter of fact, you know, we can't keep up with the products. They're coming so quickly. We're having to change the rules to even make room for them.
True.
Here we go.
Drone is coming up, so we're going to get the stamp. And drone is in the
All
air, so we
right.
should be good here in a second.
Many thanks to our drone pilot. Fantastic drone pilot, bringing it right on in.
Again, if you want to see more drone shots from this amazing drone pilot, visit Michael Scott Rule on YouTube. He's got a bunch of amazing videos that he has shot of him flying around fixed FPV wings. Incredible.
Racers to the right.
Racers are ready. And they drop, they go.
Here we go. Watch Hoppy
Over
Hill.
Hoppy Hill, taking it easy.
Oh, a little bit of a different technique there.
Looks
than
like
we saw
Joe
from the pros.
Joe is bringing up the rear.
As the team goes over the little Fokker, they're taking it like it's easy.
Out into turn berm. Making it look easy.
They're going uphill like
Boy,
it's nothing.
getting soft there. In
Oh my
Turnberg,
gosh,
you can
look at
tell.
this.
It's dusty. Zach Bixby and Nikolai is out front, and followed by Zach Bixby right on his heels.
Round
They're
to the
into
back
loop
section.
2.
Here we go.
And these
Coming up
riders-
to the berm that, again, made by Eric and Noah. A really outstanding job they did out here last year.
And they're making quick work of these laps. We're seeing 1 minute, sub 1 minute lap times out here.
Look at this. Look at this shot. Look at this as he comes in right behind the leader.
What I'm seeing is how the large size of the wheel really takes up the bumps a lot better than the one wheels.
Yes. Ooh.
Oh,
That
Zach
was
with some,
close.
With some air there.
Here they come.
Got Wheelie Brady, followed by Joe
Ooh,
Rana.
Joe getting a little bit of air there.
And this is lap 2.
You can hear the crowd just losing it when they get air. You know, this is an exciting race right here.
Look at how close they're getting to the trees.
And that's one nice thing with that, you know, horizontally opposed as opposed to the parallel to the wheel. You can get a little bit skinnier
It
sometimes.
seems like an advantage. I would
think-
have to find out.
I think there's definitely a run out advantage. If you
Oh,
have
yeah.
a nosedive, you're already in that position to go ahead and run that out.
They're absolutely flying. That's the
Nick-
float
Nikolai
live.
is in first place. He's actually, this is his first race, I believe.
Oh my
That's
lord,
the-
here they come. Cooking through
looks
here.
like
I want
Christopher
I
Brady
think
is
we're gonna
out
see-
of the race, it looks like.
to huge air.
And here we go with Nikolai. All right,
Oh.
that's it. Followed by Zach Bixby.
They make such fast work of that track.
Yes, indeed. And Amped Electric Games has the jump bags out here, so you've seen a lot of these racers over there jumping on the bags as well.
I had one of my Def Punk's riders, Luke Austin, on his one wheel. Luke Austin.
And here is
Let's go,
Joe.
Joe Rana.
races. All right, Joe.
All right, all right.
And carrying up the rear.
Is Chris Brady? I think he was off the track.
Look at the smile on that man's face, enjoying every second of this.
This is great. We're giving you a little drone view of the track here and the scenery here. It's so beautiful here in Raleigh, North Carolina.
See the lake over there with the yurts surrounding it. We're gonna be down there at that stage down there later on tonight, and now you can see the field. It looks like a little Bonnaroo over there.
Look at how
Look
fake
at how
everything.
amazing that looks.
This looks CG. It is an
There you go. That's a whole
absolutely
shot
gorgeous
of
day.
the float track, and you can just see how beautiful it is out here in Raleigh. And as we're gonna go in for a dive to come down into float track. Again, we could not do this without all of our sponsors. Thank you so much to the Pushback Army, the Rent E-Boards, Lone Rider, the Mob Shop, Craft and Ride, Underground Circuit,
Bringing
Eternal,
it back down.
Float Addicts, Float Gang, Tribucha Kombucha, Overlanders. Oh, we're going to go through a high-speed track with a drone. Here we go.
All right. Let's see if this drone can do it faster than the EC riders.
Here he goes.
Oh, my Lord.
Look at how much he just is zipping through the track.
You know what? How about drone races?
I've been
next
trying. You
year?
know, I've been trying to get them to come out here because I figured that what we could do is we could have them in the middle with the rings. Maybe a good idea.
I think we're approaching something around 50 miles an hour going through here. I would say
easily.
40, 50. Look at that.
Look at how much he's just
Maybe
like it's
60.
nothing.
Holy cow.
Just cooking through.
Over Burton,
Cooking
Gordy
through.
Gunner, around the thing, over Hubby Hill, around the corner, a little fucker, and turn berm.
And he threw the wind.
Anyone.
He was flying through that. Whoa! The recovery.
I am impressed.
All right, guys, we are calling this our pro final race for the pro class. Coming right up from Oak City Shred Fest here in Raleigh, North Carolina. Lakeside Retreats. Pro class finals.
Got Kyle Klossing in here wearing a sash. What he looks like he's holding a leash on his device. Why would he want that?
They wear that leash is actually so that when you fall, your wheel doesn't travel too far away from you.
I think it's because he's getting married to Hannah Wells.
Yeah, that's what it is. He
That's
already
his
got the leash
marriage
on.
leash.
He's already got the leash on.
Chance Hines, a rider from Sacramento, California, actually pioneered the use of the leash. Shout out to Chance Hines, who's actually organizing another race, Seek and Shred, out in Wilseyville,
That's right.
California. Along
All
with
right.
Zach, along with EUC Zach. They're out there working on that race.
I think I've seen Cal Klausing up here more than I've seen any other human being up there. Congratulations for being an exceptional human being and racer.
Turbo NYC, Ethan, Nikolai, and Kyle Clausing for the final race. Final Pro EUC race class.
Racing.
I'm just excited to share it with you guys,
I know.
man. This is great.
This is
First
intense.
year here at Oak City Shred Fest.
And again, we always have our second Sunday slow rolls every second Sunday. And again, also, Oak City OneWheel has been invited by Durham Parks and Rec to come out to the American Tobacco Trail Great Trail Day on June 10th. We're going to be at Durham at Soul Light Park, and we're going to be teaching people how to ride OneWheels, EUCs, and everything, and talking about how those devices can be integrated into the Greenway system. We're super excited for that. Please join us on June 10th at Soul Light Park in Durham.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
If you have not gone and said hello to Jeff McCosker.
Here we go.
Here we go.
And they're off.
Uh-oh.
All right, we had some false starts.
It is a false start. Are we coming back or what?
Are we stopping
Looks
the race?
like not.
What's going on?
So the gate dropped.
Gate dropped.
The gate did drop.
Let's go.
Yeah, the gate dropped.
Apparently, we were more ready than they were. All right, bring it up.
Ethan is out in front, followed closely by Kyle Clausing. Kyle wants it.
Kyle
He
is
just-
an
he just
animal.
wants it.
Oh my!
boy.
See how close he got to that tree. Hey, I swear to God, they're going as fast as the drones were.
Yeah, the drone is definitely struggling to keep up out here. And these speeds are incredible.
And we are behind rider Kyle Clausing.
Oh my gosh, we just had a crisscross
He is absolutely trying
You
his
see
very
Ethan.
big best to catch our frontier
Killing it.
rider.
Let's
Keeping
go.
it on the ground, keeping the wheel. Oh, there we go. A couple little airs there. Kyle Clausing trying to make up time.
Oh, I think we have some.
All right, over the hill. Kyle Clausen coming up to turn berm right now.
Flying up the hill.
You notice they bend their knees into that turn to make themselves a little smaller so that they can make those turns.
First place with a healthy lead.
I believe it's Ethan.
Ethan is in the first place lead, followed by Kyle Clausing. Flying.
Just gotta have
Yes.
patience now because he's
Patience.
so
He's
close
about-
to the end here.
About to be it.
There it is. Oh, man.
Taking that final turn.
Look
Let's
at
see if we can-
that.
Oh, we almost.
Rooster tail. And
There we
send
go!
it! Oh,
Yeah,
my
with the
Lord.
big
Look
air.
at the love. Look at the excitement.
And Kyle Clausing
huge
in
air.
second place.
All right.
Thank you so much for joining us out here for these EUC races. Third place is Turbo NYC EUC.
All right. And finishing
Nikolai.
up.
We're going to try to get you guys an answer of what happened there, the malfunction of the starting gate or what was going on, but the race director said the game is on, so the race
Gates
continued.
dropped. The gate dropped.
I'll tell you what happened.
What's
Some
that?
were ready, some were not.
Some were ready and some were not.
Again, thank you so much to everybody that's out here. If you are thirsty, come on over and stop by the Raleigh Brewing Tent and get yourself a nice beverage, courtesy of one of our amazing sponsors that have provided us the ability to serve this incredible beverage.
That was not a false start. We're getting word that was not a false start. And all right, and trackside interview correspondent Trevin Brondhorst is here. Let's send it over to Trevin.
Hey, it's me, Trevin Brandhorst, aka Mountain King of the Hill. I'm out here with John Brown, our race director, representing Oak City Shred Fest. Can you give a shout out to everybody making this possible for us, John?
Dude, Oak City, all of my squirrels, but especially for Mr. Supremo himself. You've been seeing him. He's wearing this like really cool green hat, which I didn't get. But so Supremo, event guy, he's great. We got Justin. He's the director of all the beverages and all the tricks. Okay, so we got them and all of the squirrels in Oak City. We can't thank you enough. We have guys that come here on the weekends, weekdays. They're working. They're programming a drop gate with a random timer, guys. That's the mad scientist to the drop gate. And we have our buddy Eric. He's the Oak City Carpenter. He doesn't know that's his nickname, but that's his name. Built our squirrel's nest. All right, guys. And for the features, we have Ryan Lurch. He's in charge of all the dirt work, right? He is the dirt daddy. This man can work this freaking skid steer like you would not believe. I get behind it, and it's amateur hour. Better than most, but not compared to this guy. I mean, he is here doing drainage. He's rocking and rolling. I can't do it without the whole family. We love everybody. It's awesome. Thank you.
Dude, thank you for that, John. No, really a big shout out. Big round of applause for everybody out here making this possible today. Amped Electric Games, Oak City Shred Fest, all the squirrels. We're getting nuts out here. So, John, why do you do this? What brings you to this course and what brings you to this sport?
Dude, easy answer. Just watch the live stream. Every person crossing this finish line, that smile on their face, that's why we do it. Okay? Oak City OneWheel, we're a nonprofit. We're here to spread the stoke, engage the community, and grow the community, right? So every single person that has come here and been like, dude, thank you for everything you're doing. No, thank you. I am so glad we have people from Canada, Mexico, everywhere in the dang country. Europe. We have some people from Europe. Yeah, we have people from Europe here, and it's just a party, guys. So, yeah, we do it for you. We love it. We love everything you're doing. And, yeah, just keep coming to Oak City Shred Fest, guys.
So, where do you see this sport going in the next 5 years?
So, my answer 6 months ago might be different than today. Y'all, I'm a Vesk rider. Vesk is the future. But then I show up, I'm like, I'm cool, man. Oak City, I got an A4 volt. I'm like a big dog. I show up here, and I'm not even a minnow in this pond. It is crazy. The remote tilt, Vesk, fast boards we have. I can't wait to get more miles on them, more tuning, and just expand this sport, guys. It's going to be more capable than anyone could have dreamed about 12 months ago, like yesterday. It's crazy.
So I've seen a lot of folks out here. We saw Jeff Adair, he shreds. We saw some other folks. They make some pretty big deal float products, you know. Who are some of the riders out here? Who are some of the folks out here that you're just stoked to see made it?
Dude, every rider, every person that rides a one wheel, they're my freaking hero, especially when they're riding them on a stage like this, right? Like Oak City Shredfest, okay? So to name one or two, I really can't. Honestly, I can't put names to people, but because some people are big Instagram, some people are just fast as heck, and you're like, oh, wow, he's just #1 all the time. So to name one, I can't, but Oak City in general, and for the people that are there, you will be standing next to, like, the fastest dude in the world in his category. You'd never have a clue until you're like, oh, man, what do you do? Oh, yeah, I just won this thing. It's like, no way. So just the spirit of the game, the stoke, just how people really approach themselves, it's just another level, guys.
Standing next to me, you might be next to the fastest adult beverage drinker, but maybe not the fastest rider. Hey, he does have a holster up here, folks. He's making sure that he's staying hydrated. Make sure that you're doing the same. We have those folks out here with Raleigh Brewing Co. We have some other folks out there with food trucks. Make sure you're stopping, showing that local love, because without them, we don't have drinks, we don't have food, we're not staying nourished and hydrated. So make sure you're checking that out. And anybody else that you want to shout out today?
Absolutely, guys. So one wheel, it's a crazy sport. It's growing like anything, but any person that's out here racing, they have a family, right? So I'm going to grab my wife literally, okay, and say hello, because she is the reason that I'm able to come out to work days, that I'm able to organize these things, that I'm able to manage all these squirrels and make this happen, guys. So really, thank your loved ones. Thank you, Elise. I love you. And let's go, Oak City Shredfest. Let's get some races.
So for all the dirt daddies at home and all those other folks, show your family some love, and let's have some more fun out at Oak City Shredfest. Back to you fellas in the booth. Thank you, Bart, Seth, and Josh. Here we go.
Thank you so much, Trevin. We love your energy, repping the Amped Electric Games. Thank you once again to John Brown, our race director and coordinator here. There was some question about the start gate. I just want to mention that really quick. This is on a random timer. These racers need to be ready. They need to be on their game when they're up there getting ready to start the race. The call was made. It was a clean start. I'm going to send it over to Bart for a quick announcement.
Okay, everybody out there in the crowd, if you pre-ordered the Float Like Oak City Shredfest t-shirts, go meet Jeff McCosker in the white big giant tent next to the float sign. Go get your pre-ordered Float Life Oak City Shredfest shirts.
Yes, so for these final races, we're going to have a little bit of a course change, implementing the Joker Lap. You want to tell us what the Joker Lap is?
The Joker Lap. We're going to use the Joker Lap for, you have to do 3 laps around the track, but only one of the laps you actually need to use Loop 2. What this is going to do is it's going to make it strategic for each racer of when they are going to take that extra lap.
Interesting.
I am so nervous right now.
Yeah.
We've got our Grums coming up next. Our Grums racers.
My little
are coming up
sweetheart,
next.
my little bean sitting up there on her one wheel. I am so proud of her.
That's Zoe. Shout out to Zoe. Who else do we have up there, guys? Adrian?
Adrian, and then I can't see.
Aiden looking sharp.
88.
I believe we have all Def Punk's riders up there right now. Somebody's coming home with the trophy. All right, riders, keep it clean. Look at the love. Look at that. Racers, do not forget about your Joker Lap.
One lap must be the Joker Lap.
The Joker Lap.
It's no joke.
Final race. Joey Miller coming out front. Really flying over there. Making a sharp move. Aiden coming out in the front. Working his way down the course. Over the little Falker. Little Falker's over the little Falker. Into Herm Berm, coming up through the backside. They're carrying good speed.
Going uphill like this with these little riders is making this one wheels show their power today.
All right, keeping clean lines. Aiden really pushing hard.
Aiden and Zoe taking their Joker lap now.
And I believe that's Grayson in third place.
All right,
Is that
Grayson. Third place, correct.
Grayson Ornendale in third place.
We have Aiden and Zoe Miller.
Zoe
we got a
taking
pass.
them on the inside.
Oh,
Zoe right before
hold it
the
together.
final drop on loop 2. She's kind of in a lead coming into the Dave, Bart, and Bodie bumps.
So these remaining 2 laps are only going to be on the inner track.
Now their only remaining laps are going to be using the single loop 1.
My heart is in my chest.
There we go, Zoe coming through with Aiden right behind.
I can't believe how well they take that hill. My heart is beating through my chest. There they come. Around the little Falker.
Both of them went around the little Falker, so both of them would get the 30-second time removal.
I'm not sure that the kids had to hit it. I think it was just pros.
Yes.
Oh, they do?
They have to hit the Joker lap, but do they have to hit all obstacles?
Yes.
Not the kids. I don't think the kids. I think it was
the
just
kids
the pro
can take
racers.
the blue line, the B lines, I believe.
Oh,
and there we
hold
go.
it
They're on
together.
their second.
Here we
Here
come
they
back
come around.
through. We have one more lap.
This is lap 2.
We have one more lap, folks.
One more lap.
Keep it up, racers. You're almost there.
Aiden carrying serious speed. This looks like last year's race. We had Aiden and Zoe doing the same exact thing, carrying some serious speed. Both
of
riders
them going around little Falker. And then Grayson coming in right now through the finish line for his first lap around.
Zoe Miller absolutely tearing up the course. Oh, get back on, buddy.
Aiden
And
is
here
just
we come.
waiting for an opening.
Through Bart, Bodie,
Zoe.
and Dave's corner. Oh, these kids are so fast.
Here
we
go.
go. Push.
Between Aiden and Zoe.
Giving
And
it everything.
it's
And we've got the winner.
Zoe Miller. Congratulations,
All
Proud
right.
Papa. Congratulations.
Oh, I don't think I took a breath that whole time, guys. That's unbelievable.
Oh, man.
I am
that
such a
was
proud
so
dad right
exciting.
now.
That
All
was
these
great.
kids are winners. They are all winners.
That was so good.
Look at me sweating bullets
And
over
Grayson
here.
coming in for to finish his lap.
Here we go. Our last rider.
Give it up for Grayson.
Here we go. Congratulations, our third place winner. Big love, big love. All right.
Oh, finishing off with a bang.
Lending credence to U-Form's butt pads.
Yes, sir.
Look at that shot.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
the hug from
there we
Mama.
are. Big hug for Mama.
It's great to see the camaraderie out here. The community, the sense of love, you can just really feel it.
And that's what we love here, and that's what we love when everybody comes here and they immediately feel like family.
Clydesdales. We need Clydesdales to the squirrel's nest, please. Clydesdales.
We've got
All right,
the
all
Clydesdales
finalists.
next.
Wow, that didn't sound terrible. All finalist racers. I'm going to tell you face to face at the Squirrels Drop Gate, okay? However, the finalists' race format is different, all right, guys? All the spectators, the semifinalist was a figure 8, 2 laps. The finalist is something that's never been done before in one-wheel sports. It is going to be a 3-lap race consisting of Loop 1. Loop 1, only 3 laps with a mandatory Joker lap. A Joker lap that incorporates Loop 2 to be used at the racer's discretion. All right, let me give you a hypothetical. You're racing and you got a bad start, and now you're stuck behind 2 guys or girls, 2 racers. And they take the Joker lap, take the path of least resistance. Therefore, you have a fast racetrack. At the end of the races, Racers are going to converge at that figure 8, and we're going to have a serious race in our hands, okay? So, to recap, it's a 3-lap race with a 1-lap mandatory joker lap to be used at the racer's discretion. It can be first, second, or third. If a racer does not utilize a joker lap, it is a 30-second penalty. So you will lose a race. All right?
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
thank
so
you, John.
much. John Brown, race coordinator extraordinaire.
Thank
Giving
God
you
we
the
have one.
lowdown. What's that?
I think it's going to be a confusing thing when we have a lot of the pro riders up here racing. If one of them takes the joker lap late or however we get it, it will be confusing to figure out who's in the lead actually.
Yes.
So we will have to go by times, I believe, until we see the final race come through. And I'm going to keep my mouth on this mic from now on.
We had a little clipping there, but
you gotta push it in there. You gotta push a little bit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're all new to this, and that's what's great about these sports is, you know, the three of us have never really done any professional broadcasting, but we love these sports so much, and we love bringing you guys these exciting races and all of the athleticism of these racers and all of the work that goes in behind the scenes. Huge shout out to the whole Oak City OneWheel crew, all of the volunteers that made all of this possible, the sponsors, everybody, Lakeside Retreats. It's just been a really amazing time. It's been a great thing to be a part of, as well as the Amped Electric Games crew for being the live broadcast partner. We're so proud and so excited to be out here, and we hope to be calling a lot more races with you guys in the future as well.
We love it. If you can't tell, we're having a blast up here.
Yes, sir. That's a good. Okay, so we have Adam Steele, Chris Jacks, and Vincent Soufflet. Sorry for butchering your name there. I see two racers on the podium, up on the stage there. Do we have Vincent, Chris, and Adam Steele for the Clydesdales Open final race?
All right, one more time. If you pre-ordered the Float Life Oak City Shred Fest t-shirts, go meet Jeff McCosker in the white tent here next to the float sign. He will be signing autographs and babies.
Shaking babies and kissing hands at the float
And the
life
occasional male nipple.
I see a few that need to be signed.
Here we go. This is coming up for some exciting racing.
Again, thank you everybody that is out here. We cannot do this, not only with our sponsors, but we cannot do this without the support of this community. So every single person that is out here, you are why we are able to do this. So thank you so much.
This is so much fun. I can't tell you guys. If you guys ever get the chance to commentate something, I highly recommend it.
And I guess you guys started working on this just after the last Float Life Fest.
It has been.
I'm sorry, after the last Shred Fest.
Yeah, we work on it right immediately. I basically take a week off.
A week off, and then get started.
We have our windshield wiper over here, cleaning off our screen.
And if you guys haven't been to the Amped Electric Games, come on out September 2nd and 3rd. 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. That's Labor Day weekend in Bentonville, Arkansas. You're gonna be able to participate in downhills, dual slalom at Kohler Mountain Bike Preserve. We added another track to this year. It's the Family Flow. We're going to be racing on that as well as all of the races out at the Benton County Fairgrounds. We've got a huge space out there. Come on out. It's a great big race, great big fun festival. We have workshops, we have classes, we have demonstrations. Mike Leahy will be there. You were talking about Shibby Time earlier. So last year he jumped over a bus.
He did.
On in a UC.
If you guys haven't been to Bentonville, Arkansas, it is possibly some of the finest racing that you can get anywhere in the country. It is one of the most prestigious race courses around.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we've actually got Chris Nelson, Apex Visual Solutions. He hails from Bentonville, Bella Vista, Arkansas. He's out with the Amped Electric Games crew representing NAST's Float Shop. NAST's a proud sponsor. They are actually going to be giving away a pair of U-form pads to the most prolific crash. Who would you say had the most prolific crash so far today?
That is...
It's definitely been one of the EC races.
Honestly, I haven't even been keeping track. There's been some real dudes.
There's been some serious wrecks out here.
There have been some serious crashes. It's been a lot of fun.
I wish you would have told me that. I would have started writing down everybody that took it out because I have no idea.
We'll have to go to the tape.
I'll go from now on.
Okay.
Well, this is where we're going to see the most of the prolific crashes, I think, because
Right
these
here.
are the finals, and this is where these racers put it all on the line for that top championship to be known as the
Top squirrel. Top squirrel, you got me, you caught me.
Top squirrel, man. The top squirrel. You coined the term.
I did coin it.
All right, the starting gate is up. When the race director hits the button, we have a 10-second to 13-second random
So we do
start.
have 2 riders on the tape.
2 riders. 2 riders.
We have Adam Steele. Adam Steele in orange and green. And Vincent.
Here they are off.
Vincent Surflet.
They're going over Hoppy Hill.
Now we gotta have to keep a close eye on that Joker lap.
Yeah, I'm trying to
We're gonna
figure
see
out
which one they're gonna go. We'll see which one who
I'll
takes
put a
what.
mark next to their names when they do the Joker lap, and that'll help us to keep track.
I think what we're going to see is we're going to see riders following riders.
Yes. Yep.
Bringing it up.
This is the
Outside.
Clydesdale's
Toward
open.
the top of the hill. Let's see what they do here. Through the
Pushing that
corner.
nose down.
Clydesdale Pro will be up next.
Oh.
Oh,
Wait, we got a split.
Okay.
Shut my mouth.
So Vincent decided to take the Joker lap.
Okay. This is now one of the most confusing things that's gone on in my brain today. Here we go.
And Adam Steele decided to take the inner lap. He's going to save that Joker lap, that wild card, so to speak, for later on in the race.
I wonder if we could see the time difference between the first and second that did not take the Joker lap. There he comes around. I'm feeling like it's about 20 or so seconds. Maybe 30 now.
There he goes.
Give or take.
Yep.
Taking that nice and easy.
Vincent
It's
Surflet.
anybody's race. We have no idea.
All right, Adam Steele is heading out towards that turnoff. Let's see if he takes the Joker lap on this track.
This has got to be a drone pilot's nightmare. Here we go. Coming through. What will he do?
Well, this is Vincent. He's already taken the Joker lap, so his remaining 2 laps are going to be on the inside track. We've lost eyes on the other racer, Adam Steele. I'm not sure. He may be out on the Joker lap now.
Very well could be. All right, there he comes around.
Okay,
We are
so he
looking at
joins back
somebody
up.
coming right up behind
Looks
him.
like he did.
He
do the
took that Joker lap, so he's right there behind. There's now
Wow,
he's now got
look
the
at
lap.
how close that was.
So now these racers are neck and neck.
They're
Okay,
neck and
so-
neck.
Yeah, they're back to whoever wins this inside loop race.
Now, are we looking at the same first, second?
Yes.
Or did the Joker
Yep.
lap change things?
No, the Joker didn't change
Joker
anything.
lap didn't change
They
anything,
came
and they're
through
back.
Yeah.
almost in the same position.
Adam Steele is just waiting for his chance to pass. We've got that goofy regular foot conundrum once again.
Oh, yeah. This is
it.
This is it. We're coming through. Here they come. The riders are pushing it.
Going uphill. Now they're going to
Lord.
approach the Dave Bart Bodie bumps.
DDB, baby.
Coming around the final lap, folks. We've got Vincent Surflet in first place, and it's followed by Adam Steele.
All right.
And they come to the finish.
Our winners. First and second place. Congratulations. Congratulations, boys.
Congratulations, Vincent. And up next, we have the Clydesdales Pro races.
Clydesdale Pro.
That was really interesting how they came through.
Yeah.
The Joker lap did not seem to be the deciding factor.
No, it did not.
Now with 3 riders, we might find this to be a little bit more interesting.
So we've got Dave Sabarin. Who else do we have up here, guys? Catch a number for me.
130.
236.
Carolina Trail Dogs.
Not sure who 236 is. We can get a name.
We have David Saborin up there, looking very proud. representing Canada and everybody around. Thank you, David, for all your contributions here at Oak City. We love you, buddy.
Jake Detlef, Dave Sabarin.
111. There we go. Representing Carolina Trail Dogs.
Can we get a name on Rider 236?
Give him some love and some shout out.
Name on Rider 236? Travis Corcoran. Switch bib
All
numbers
right.
on us.
David and Travis.
So we've got Travis in the green jersey. We've got
David.
Jake Detlef in the purple Carolina jersey, purple blue.
All right, boys, let's see a clean
Sabarin
race.
Dave in the dark blue.
Dave in the dark blue.
If you don't recognize David up there, oh my God, local hero, all the way from Canada. And he brought a bunch of his Canadian friends with him. Let's give him some love.
We had people come from all over the world, right?
Oh, yeah,
we had
absolutely.
Slovenia, we have
Slovenia,
UK,
yeah,
we have
yeah.
Canada. This is exciting. This is a really cool event that we've now went from international, right?
I came way from Florida.
People came from all over the place. I came from Denver, Colorado myself. I know you're a Raleigh boy. You came from Florida. We all came to see these amazing races here at Oak City Shred Fest, the third annual presented by Oak City OneWheel. So excited to be here. Thank you so much to everybody for coming out. And thank you folks to the live stream for watching. Hit that like, hit that subscribe if you want to see more PEV racing action from Amped Electric Games.
Absolutely coming up. Here we go.
Roan is
We are
ready and
looking
we are
forward
good to
our
go.
race.
This race is gonna be fun.
I have a feeling these guys are really going to be pushing hard.
Clydesdale Pro Class coming right up.
And ready.
Let's show them some love, folks.
Give them some love.
And they're off.
Steady as they go.
Oh!
We have a casualty already.
Jake Detlef is off of his board. We've got Travis Corcoran out front. Get up and keep on racing.
Going over the little Fokker with ease, coming into the turn berm.
Okay. Now, we've got Travis up front.
Followed by Dave Sabarin.
See what they do.
Yes. All right.
Dave is coming.
Coming up
right
to
behind.
that turn off. Is he going to take the Joker lap or not? That is the question. Oh, he took the Joker lap.
And Dave did not.
All
Dave
right.
did not.
Travis took the
All
Joker
right.
lap. Dave
And
took
let's
the
see.
easy
Let's
route.
see who third takes, where he heads. All right. We've got Dave coming back through. All right.
He's preserving that Joker lap for later on in the race. And Travis Corcoran.
Absolutely flying.
Almost through. Oh, he's finished the Joker lap and he's
Oh.
back on. Oh, he's wobbling a little bit.
And we have.
Give it up.
There it is. Coming through. And I think the third rider took the Joker
I
lap.
believe so as well. Jake Detlef, I believe he took the Joker lap as well.
I think Dave is going to do it on number 2. Where are we going? Bring it out, Dave.
Oh. Jake Detlef off his board again. That Hoppy Hill is just really terrorizing riders today.
Looks like Dave is going to be keeping his Joker lap for the third lap.
All right, Dave is required to perform the Joker lap this lap, or he will be assessed a penalty.
Yeah. Now, Dave is a seasoned racer. He knows what's going on.
And this is it for Travis. Isn't this the final for Travis?
There he goes.
Final lap.
These boys are doing so well. All right. Coming through, they are flying.
So we're going to see
Okay.
two racers here, Dave Sabarin and Travis Corcoran. I believe they're going to meet about in the middle at that cutoff.
I think so.
Sounds like.
All right. And Dave is off on his Joker lap. Yes.
Jake Detlef. Oh.
Hold it together.
All right, here's where the paths collide.
All right, they should be closing in on each other.
Travis Corcoran in
Coming
first
through.
place.
We're going to see what we got
Travis
as he comes
Corcoran.
through.
That's it.
First place.
Travis Corcoran.
All right. Next in. Here comes Dave, hot and
Dave
heavy.
for second.
Your second place. Glidedale
Dave
winner.
Second place. All right, so that's it. Travis Corcoran, Dave Sabrin, and Jake Detlef.
Last but not least, stirring in the rear.
Thank you so much for joining us out here at Oak City Shred Fest. We're just finishing up with the Clydesdale Pro Races and Jake Detlef coming across the finish line.
There he is.
We're
Proud.
We're going to send it over to Trevin, who's got a trackside interview with a few EUC racers. Take it away, Trevin.
Thank you very much, Seth. We're out here with some of our men's EUC racers. That's right, we got EUC racers out here at Oak City Shred Fest. That's something a little bit new. So where are you guys from?
Cincinnati, Ohio.
New York City.
Charlotte, North Carolina.
And what do you go by, nicknames or rider names, or how do people call you?
EUC Ethan on Instagram.
Turbo, but here it's Turbo.
Float Jesus on Instagram.
That's right. We got some big name houses from across the United States. That's right. They're all out here, and they're pushing the limits on the EUCs. We saw you guys getting up. Those little things have a lot of power. What is it that drew you to EUC versus maybe one-wheeling? And not that you have to pick one or the other.
So the EUC itself can ride Black Diamond mountain bike trails where a one-wheel normally can't. And I can go ride every single trail that I see on an EUC.
The movability is just great. You can move whenever you need to. If something pops up, you can just get out of the way and just be good.
And I think it's really for someone that's looking for more. We raced the one wheels here last year, and we're looking for more, and we're here doing it.
That's awesome. I'm hearing people in the background are shouting that we should be looking for them double black diamonds next, so maybe that's what's up, right? But where do you see EUC going in the next couple of years?
I see it joining with all the rest of the PEVs and becoming a giant community because we need each other to grow. We really do.
I agree with that. I feel like we're one big family. We're doing the same thing. We're passionate about this. Racing is just great. It gives us excitement and it brings us happy home, and we're excited. Come here.
And we're able to meet each other from across the United States. They're up north, and they're down south, and they're out west, and we're getting to meet each other, and we're going to meet each other again.
That's right. Everyone out here is bringing a different type of skill, a different type of experience to this. Some folks are trick riders. Some folks are just fast on pavement. Some folks are pushing it on the single tracks and the jumps. We got Mike Leahy jumping canyons. Are any of you guys looking to jump a canyon soon?
Definitely. I'm looking at a jump wheel, so.
I knew Kyle would say yes, he was going to be up for that. So if there's anybody else that you want to shout out, any crews back home.
We got Carolina Trail Dogs. All my people, they support me. I love them to death.
Grizzly pads keeping me locked into my feet, and Rev Rides for keeping those wheels supported and always keeping us happy, man.
I got my fiance sitting over here, Wheel Float Queen. We're getting married this year, so.
Yeah. And you guys are getting married somewhere notable.
Yeah. It's a wonderful event called Float Life Fest. We'll see you guys there.
So if you'll be there, you get an invite. Thank you guys for joining us from the men's EUC riders. They are out here putting it down, getting some air, and we're going to send it back to the booth to the big guys making that big noise.
Let's go. Let's go. We can't wait to be at that wedding right there.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for bringing in Men's Open. Men's Open. Coming up next, we have Greg Ackerman, Jay Lustrin, and Dave Laredas.
Dave Damascus from Apex,
Here
North
we go.
Carolina.
The crowd is going crazy for these racers out here. We've got a rider off the board.
I love the energy here right now. It's just electric. Just
No
like,
pun intended.
No pun intended.
All right.
Here they go. Rounding Rounding turn berm.
Let's see where these guys decide to use their Joker lap, because that seems to be a little piece of strategery in the calculus of this race.
That's one of the $10 words. All right, coming up the backside. Let's see what these racers do.
All right, they're both taking Dave Lamaskis and
Oh,
they
yeah,
are
they're-
both taking the Joker lap now. Let's see what Greg does.
And with third place not knowing which way the other two riders went, this could get interesting.
Yes, indeed.
Greg Ackerman coming up right now, going up towards the Joker loop. Let's see what he does.
He's just having himself a good old time.
Jay and Dave Lamaskis coming out of loop 2 now, finishing up their Joker lap, coming into loop 1.
Oh, we almost had a collision there. They had
Look
both
at
the races
Animal.
converging.
Oh, they're coming up right behind him.
Yep.
This could get interesting. There needs to be a pass, so he did not take the Joker lap. Now they're contending with another rider on the track in front of them.
Oh! Jay is down. Dave Lamaskis is taking the lead. Greg is also down. Dave holds a commanding lead right now, already completing his Joker lap. Dave from Apex, an Oak City OneWheel original. Let's go.
All right,
There
so
they are.
these final 2 laps, he's just going to stick to this inside loop as fast as he can go to maintain that lead, that healthy lead that he's enjoying.
Look at how bumpy the course has gotten.
Now is the time not to let the adrenaline get to you and stomp down on that bad boy.
Not to mention they've already raced before and used up quite a bit of adrenaline.
The Legends actually didn't get to race before because there was only 3 of them, so we went straight to finals with these.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so these are the Legends.
The Legends.
This is Legends.
Legends
Remember,
Open.
Legends are going to be riders 50 years or older. 50 years and older.
All
There
right.
goes Dave Lamaskis from Oak
Keep
City.
going, buddy. Keep going.
One more lap, Dave, and you've got this. Anything can happen because anybody's race at this point.
Here we go.
Let's go, Jay.
He's coming in second.
Dave coming over the little Fokker.
Jay also performed his Joker lap as well, so he's got one more loop on the inside track.
There are no losers here at Oak City Shred Fest. Everybody's having a great time. Everybody's Charlie Sheen winning, baby.
Let's go. Dave coming up that
right.
last hill.
This is the last time through.
All right, Greg coming in on one of his loops.
And Dave coming around the backside.
Here comes Dave. Dave Lamaskis for the win.
Oak City OneWheel
Look at show
Oak
Dave
City
some
One-Wheel
love.
Zone. Dave Lamaskis.
Great
Here we
job,
go.
Dave.
Good
Great
job, Dave. Coming in for a second, Jay Ladow.
I love the way we're all getting this. Oh.
Yeah.
It's so easy to do on the microphone. Okay, here we go. There he is.
There he is.
Your
Second
second place
place.
winner. Look at the hugs. Here we go. Much love. I think they're going to spray paint the number 3 rider.
Let's go, Greg.
All right. All right. Coming through for third place. Congratulations, riders.
Congratulations to 2 Oak City members taking trophies today in the Legends category.
That was the Legends Open category. Next, we're moving into Legends Pro, where we have Richard Stovall, Jay Simmons, and the third rider.
All right.
I don't see a bib.
We have Jay up there. I see you rocking your Wits Wheel jersey. Jay Simmons, good friend from all the way out in Florida.
Rider with the chest protector, what's your bib number so that we can call your name? Rider with the chest protector. Okay. Jay
We
Simmons.
see you, Jay.
Jay, Richard, and Eric
Oh,
Ash.
we
Eric
getting the interview ready?
All right, we want to send it over to Trevin, who's here with a couple of with a interviewee. Bringing it over to Trevin. We enjoy his energy. We enjoy having him on the Amped Electric Games crew. And we love you, Trevin. What do you got to say? Who you got with us?
Thank you very much, Seth. This is Trevin Bradenhorse, a.k.a. Mountain King of the Hill, and I am here for the interview with the Jeff McCosker, a.k.a. Mr. The Float Life.
Mr. AKA also just Jeff McCosker.
Oh, a.k.a. All right, I like it. We're nice and simple here.
Yeah.
So what have you been up to today?
Today I've just been vibing out. This event is wild. First time to Oak City Shred Fest. Yeah. Pumped on it. Yes. You know, Bodie was supposed to be here. We miss you, Bodie.
Hashtag we miss you.
Heal up, buddy. But yeah, maybe a blessing in disguise because now your boy gets to be here.
Hey,
kind of pumped.
We are so happy to have you. You are constantly pushing the game, making these devices just that much more accessible, that much more fun for the folks at home. For you, where do you see this space going in the next few years? We've been asking riders all day, and they've been saying bigger, faster, more. That's what I've been hearing. What are you hearing out in the world? What are you feeling out in here?
Oh, I mean, what I wish is that we kind of go the opposite, slow things down a little bit, keep it a little more mellow. It's too gnarly out there for me. I can't race against these kids. They're crazy these days.
Hey, but we're out here for them, right?
Yeah, they're pushing the limits. It's super sick to see. This course is wild one. This first little kicker here,
dude.
buck.
It is insane.
Yeah.
Been watching people. I heard a couple of pro riders. Rachel was out here talking. She said suspension in the future could be a game changer for things like that, just being able to absorb and run with it. But this is a pretty tricky course. You make a mistake and it can cost you. How does it stack up against other places that you've been, other race courses that you've been in the one-wheel space?
Sure. So this is actually an interesting course for one-wheel racing because this is a flat track.
Yeah.
So most of the courses that you're going to see are actually big-time downhill tracks.
Yeah.
So like Seek and Shred Fest, big-time downhill track. Dirt Surfers, downhill enduro.
Yeah.
Right? Shout out Dirt Surfers.
Hey,
that one's
coming up.
for the hardcore racers right there.
Those are some shreddy rocks. They take your tire out in a second. Like, wow.
Tire, your palms, your knees.
Yep, everything.
You got to give a lot of blood to that place. Not only to the rocks, but also the ticks.
Yeah,
a lot of ticks out in Arkansas.
Yep. You definitely got to watch out for that. There's a lot of hazards in this space in general, which is why it's important to always be protected, always be gearing up. Sure. When you're riding, you said slowing it down, right? I think it's always going within that range for you. What is that? What is your meter and what's too much? And so for you guys at the Float Life, I feel like that meter might be bigger. It just seems different. It's always getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And so what are some things that you guys are doing that you're excited for in the near future?
Oh boy, we got a lot of top secret stuff in the works right now. Yeah, for anyone that doesn't know, we got Badger Wheel on board now as our head engineer. Shout out, he's somewhere around here. Where you at, Badger? Yeah, pretend we heard him.
We heard him, he's right over there. Oh my God, everyone make some noise for Badger.
Holla!
Woo, woo, woo!
Yeah, but Robert's been killing it. We've been stoked to have him on board since the beginning of the year. We've got a ton of stuff coming out this year, and I'm really stoked for you guys to see it. Some real game-changing stuff.
So I know we also have some EUCs out here. How do you feel about multi-class PEV events?
I think it's great. Yeah, I mean, I never really got super stoked on EUC stuff until I saw Shibby getting buck wild out there, and now it's like, that's, okay, it's got a little street cred now.
I think I just saw some of your guys riding something that EV sent over, right? You had the M10-4. We had the M10-4 races out here by minywheels.ca. And what were they thinking of that?
Oh, that thing's super fun.
Yeah.
I haven't really ridden it around as an EUC. We've been messing around with it as a one-wheel. Blast for that, but I'm guessing it's great as an EUC too.
All right, Jeff, I really appreciate you making some time to be out here with us. Is there any shout-outs, any other things that you just want to share with the crowd, get the community stoked as we're wrapping things up?
Yeah, here we go. Of course, shout out Bodie and Jesse, who couldn't be here. Miss you guys. It would have been awesome if you were here. Shout out my wife Raquel, my son Wes. Yeah. Yep. Shout out to all the guys that put this event on, because this is, dare I say, the most well-organized one-wheel event I've ever been to.
Oh, hey, that's coming from a big man right here. So
you guys are killing it.
Huge shout out.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you guys. Back to you in the booth.
Back to you in the booth. Thank you, guys.
You know what?
Hey, that's all right, my head can't get bigger. All right, y'all. I got to fit it in my car to get home.
That was great. That was great. Thank you so much, Jeff. We really appreciate you stepping into the booth with Trevin, Mountain King of the Hill, out here doing trackside interviews.
You know, this is the second time that I've heard about suspension for one wheels, and I just want to go ahead and give shout out to two makers of suspensions for one wheels. That goes for the XR and the GT. Sunny Wheels makes one, as well as Kill Guards. My friends at Kill Guards. If you don't know them, look on my YouTube page. You can find them all over the place.
Absolutely, and we have some racers, some riders out in Denver that rock both of those systems, as well as the Overlanders. I'm
That's
sure
right.
you're familiar with Overlanders.
If you don't know about them, they
Colton
make
put
the
those out-
ride
puts those out too.
so smooth.
And Overlanders is actually one of our sponsors. We have to shout out Overlanders and Colton. Thank you much for coming out.
Thank you, Colton and Overlanders, for making us fly down those trails.
I think we're all just
On the
shocked
OneWheels.
staring at Jeff McCosker, the fact that he is not in California and he is
Oh,
here
right.
in Oak City Shred Fest.
John Brown is getting these racers ready for this Legends Pro class, which we're bringing you next.
And if you can hear that
Legends Pro
screeching in the
Class race.
background, that's Sarah Meeker. That's Sarah Meeker. Here we go.
And they're off.
And they're off. Oh,
boy.
pile up right after the Hobby Hill.
People are losing their minds.
Legends Pro class. Once again, these are riders 50 years and older.
They are getting it. Okay.
All three
Over.
just coming over the little Fokker.
Oh, Lord. This is the importance of tire pressure. If you did not check your tire pressure and you are running a high PSI, you're going to get a lot of bouncing.
Absolutely. Now we're off to see who's going to take the Joker lap. Whether or not all three racers do or just one, it's definitely adding a little bit of excitement to these.
Oh, it looks like they first took.
Okay.
We got two taking the
Two
Joker.
racers taking the Joker lap.
Looks like we have coming around here.
I believe that's Eric Esch. Is that Eric Esch coming through?
Oh, yeah. Bringing it back up and over.
Jay Simmons and Richard Stalvo decided to take the Joker lap.
We have Jay Simmons in his def. Look at him roll. Number 13. Here he comes. Hot on his tail. Oh, we have a go down. He's keep it together. Jay Simmons riding for Witt's wheel. Has taken the lead. Barely. Oh, it's a fight. Bring it together. Over the little Fokker. The old Fokkers are over the little Fokkers.
Taking the turn berm now. They're going up that uphill. They both have already taken their Joker lap, so they don't need to take this Joker lap now. They just have to go around loop one.
You know, I ride with Jay Simmons quite often, and I'll tell you this. What you're seeing here is all nerves. You feel like your board is completely out of control. You feel like your tire's flat, but it's not. It's just nerves.
Yeah, the legs tense up, and that tends to throw the balance off
Yeah.
of these boards.
All right, that was clean.
So Eric Esch, I don't believe he's taken his Joker lap yet.
She should be taking it right now.
He's absolutely flying. There he goes. Working that board with everything he has. Carrying it all the way down through to the turn berm. All the way up to... Wow. He is really flying. Look at him come through here. Oh, keep it together. This is a man on a mission. Here he comes. And over. You have your winner. Look at the excitement. All right, Jay. Master Simmons. And coming, bringing up the rear.
So I believe that was Richard Stovall in first, Jay Simmons in second, and Eric Esch in third.
Eric. Great job, buddy.
Thank you so much for joining us here from Oak City Shred Fest. We got to take a little quick break, and we're going to send you out to hear a little message from our sponsors. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll be right back.
We are Oak City OneWheel. Come join us to send it. Yeah.
Come float with our family of squirrels. We already have a few odd nuts. You don't say.
You don't have to ride a one-wheel. All PETs are welcome.
We've got a bunch of amazing group rides.
The second Sunday slow roll brought to you by the Float Life.
And remember, guys, don't follow Kennedy. Don't stand too close to Supremo. He's got a microphone. What?
Why your board is always broken? What's going on with you, man?
Seems like to make a bunch of noise.
Come to the float track, save the Stokesville community.
Welcome to the third annual Shred Fest, live from Raleigh, North Carolina. I'm Seth Johnson from Amped Electric Games. My team and I have attended and hosted electric sports events across the country over the past year and a half. Our team is comprised of a diverse group of riders with one thing in common. We all share a passion for electric vehicles and feel like our lives have been changed for the better by riding these amazing machines. One wheels, electric unicycles, e-skates. It doesn't really matter as long as you just get out and ride. If you'd like to learn more about the Amped Electric Games mission, head on over to ampedelectricgames.com/mission. Don't go anywhere, folks. There's more action yet to come.
We are Oak City OneWheel. Come join us to send it. Yeah.
Come float with our family of squirrels. We already have a few odd nuts. You don't say.
You don't have to ride a one-wheel. All PETs are welcome.
We've got a bunch of amazing group rides.
Including the second Sunday slow roll, brought to you by the Float Life.
And remember, guys, don't follow Kenzie.
Don't stand too close to Supremo if he's got a microphone.
What?
Senior offers you something?
Take half.
Take half.
Just a little bit.
Seriously, just take half.
If you're brave.
Just take half.
Just take half.
We even have a cybernetic shredding machine we call Terminator. But don't worry, he's only programmed to spread the stoke.
Spread the stoke.
Beep boop beep bop boop.
Chu, why your board is always broken? What's going on with you, man?
You just like to make a bunch of noise.
The Oasis is always open for shredders to come by and have a beer.
Yeah, Oak City IPA, baby. Oh.
Oak City Shred Fest, May 4th through the 7th, 2023. We'll see you there.
See you there.
Come for the float track, stay for the Stokeville community.
Welcome to the third annual Shred Fest, live from Raleigh, North Carolina. I'm Seth Johnson from Amped Electric Games. My team and I have attended and hosted electric sports events across the country over the past year and a half. Our team is comprised of a diverse group of riders with one thing in common. We all share a passion for electric vehicles and feel like our lives have been changed for the better by riding these amazing machines. One wheels, electric unicycles, e-skates. It doesn't really matter as long as you just get out and ride. If you'd like to learn more about the Amped Electric Games mission, head on over to ampedelectricgames.com/mission.
Float Jesus and Almost Mary over here.
Over here. Oh, that's fantastic.
And
Here
Laura's
she
bringing up
comes.
the rear.
And the proud number 3 finisher.
All right, we need all those men's open racers to head on over to the Squirrel's Nest. All those men's open racers to head on over to the Squirrel's Nest. And again, while you're doing that, make sure you give a pat on the back to the guy in the parasol and say thank you so much for letting us have this crazy event here. Thank you so much, Soup Williamson. Thank you so much.
Bill Cecil. All right. The women's pros coming up.
Has Shredfest always been here at Lakeside Retreats then, all 3 years?
No, we've always had it. So it wouldn't have ever happened if it wasn't for Tebow and Soup riding with us on our rides every week. And when they rode with us, and then it was just, we started to see the possibilities of what we could do out here on this land. And then when COVID happened, they actually started to do a lot more concerts and festivals and venues and stuff, things like that, like drive-in concerts here. We saw the opportunity of what we could do with all this space. And then Float Track was supposed to be actually just a pump track. And then we got told no, we couldn't go next door. So we ended up having to make our own racetrack. And so Tebow actually was one of the first to come around here with a skid steer and just start just running over trees and just trying to make a track. And that's what we have, the Simple Loop 2 that we have, or Simple Loop 1. And then throughout the years now we've grown.
This gives a new meaning to grassroots racing, folks. We started at the bottom, now we're here.
And now we're here.
Look at us go.
It is. It's very much like what we've been wanting to try. Is like NASCAR was started here in North Carolina, or in the Carolinas. And we really wanted to bring this back. Like, racing is in the Carolina bloods. Like, we want racing to come out of North Carolina. That's why we work so hard to make this thing.
So excited. Here we come for the women's pro finals. We have Cecil Diesel.
Cecil Diesel, K-Love from
girl
North
K-Love.
Carolina.
Give us some love. Here we go. All right.
Let's go.
This is what you came to see here, folks.
This is
Here
it
is.
right here.
Live at Oak City.
Heather Grail.
Let's go.
Rachel Cecil and K-Love. And
The
they're
jump
off.
is down. There they go. Right over Hoppy Hill. They all three took it very smooth as they head on down to the Little Fokker. We still have
As
no
they come
drone. We
through.
have no flight because, again, all of things are overheating in this
It is so
incredible
hot.
hot day that we now have here at Oak City Shredfest. But again, all the footage is still being filmed, and you will still see this now after the fact when we get to have fun editing over the weekends, right?
Yep. Coming around to Terminator Berm.
I don't know about you,
And here
but
comes-
I'm taking a day off.
Here comes Cecil Diesel. Oh, wait a minute. Yep, Cecil Diesel, K-Love. There we go. Girls are holding it together.
Again, this is going to be a great race. These three all really want this. This is going to be,
Oh,
they
so
all
bad.
three want this.
Oh, so bad. Here comes
Here comes
K-Love.
Kay, so she didn't take the Joker lap.
K-Love keeping it clean. Get it, girl.
There you go, over Hoppy Hill.
Like a pro.
So Kay currently right now is in third place, right? So we've got Rachel Cecil in first place right there. Oh, no, we do not have Rachel Cecil. Oh, yep, Rachel
That
Cecil.
is
There's
Rachel Cecil.
Rachel Cecil in first
Coming
place.
through. That is
Fast.
that is her signature Race for the Rail tape on top of her Race for the Rail helmet. That is your winner from last year. And here we come.
Here comes Heather, comes over.
Your drift sister. All the way down, making it look
There
easy.
we go, and Kay's coming around the uphill, going towards that Loop 2. Does she take Loop 2 now?
I think she's going to save it for last place. All right.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. We've got Heather coming around the upside. She's going up that uphill, going towards the Loop 2. This is really exciting. You can see the crowd behind us right here.
All right, Kay,
they're
coming
losing it.
through.
They're watching this
These
whole thing.
ladies
Kay's
are
coming
putting it
through.
all on the line out here for Oak City Shredfest. So exciting to see these ladies racing. Drift
Here we
Sisters
go.
representing.
There we go. Rachel Cecil
All
coming
right,
in over.
Cecil Diesel.
That's the second lap for Cecil.
Yep, we got one more
So
lap.
we got to go for the Joker lap. I
Again, the
believe
drone
this
is
one, right?
right behind them. The drone footage after this is going to be amazing. I cannot wait.
I really, honestly, I mean, besides these, I couldn't tell you.
Coming down the track here.
There we go.
believe that's
Heather coming around the
Heather
corner right
Grail.
now. Give her a round of applause,
There we
everybody.
go,
Heather coming
Heather.
around the corner.
All right, Heather.
Let's go.
This is so much fun being out here and watching these
This
racers.
is so much fun. We got our men's pros getting lined up, or they're open, right? Men's open, right?
And here they come for the last lap. They are coming around. Here we go.
Here they go.
Get your horns ready.
Rachel's coming around the corner.
Your race winner, Cecil Diesel. Look at that. We love you, Rachel.
Little style, little steez there at
That
the end
is
from
some
Rachel.
speed right there.
Our drift sister. All right, here we come. We've got them coming up. We have for second place. Here we go. Come on, K-Love. You got this. Come on, K-Love. Turn on the gas. Here we go, K-Love. Turn it on. Yeah, they're coming through.
There they go.
Oh, yeah, and Heather Grail. Second and third. Oh, I love seeing this.
So exciting to see these racers out here. We've got a race that you guys have been waiting for coming up really quick here. It's the men's open class. The men's open class is coming up right around the corner. We're going to bring that to you right after this quick message.
Let's go.
All right.
We are Oak City OneWheel. Come join us to send it. Yeah.
Come float with our family of squirrels. We already have a few live nuts.
You don't say.
You don't have to ride a one wheel. All PEVs are welcome.
We've got a bunch of amazing group rides,
including the second Sunday slow roll, brought to you by the Float Life.
And remember, guys, don't follow Kenzie.
Don't stand too close to Supremo if he's got a microphone.
What? Senior offers you something?
Take half.
Take half.
Just a little bit.
Seriously, just take half.
If you're brave.
Just take half.
Just take half.
We even have a cybernetic shredding machine we call Terminator. But don't worry, he's only programmed to spread the stoke. Spread the stoke.
Beep, boop, beep, bop, boop. Chew, why your board is always broken? What's going on with you, man?
You just like to make a bunch of noise.
Oasis is always open for shredders to come by and have a beer.
Yeah, Oak City IPA, baby.
Oh.
Oak City Shred Fest, May 4th through the 7th, 2023. We'll see you there.
See you there.
Come for the float track, stay for the Stokefield community.
Welcome to the third annual Shred Fest, live from Raleigh, North Carolina. I'm Seth Johnson from Amped Electric Games. My team and I have attended and hosted electric sports events across the country over the past year and a half. Our team is comprised of a diverse group of riders with one thing in common. We all share a passion for electric vehicles and feel like our lives have been changed for the better by riding these amazing machines. One wheels, electric unicycles, e-skates. It doesn't really matter as long as you just get out and ride. If you'd like to learn more about the Amped Electric Games mission, head on over to ampedelectricgames.com/mission. Don't go anywhere, folks. There's more action yet to come.
What will we do with the drunken sailor? What will we do with the drunken sailor? What will we do with the drunken sailor early in the morning? Way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises early in the morning. Shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor early in the morning. Way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises early in the morning. We'll put him in a longboat till he's sober, put him in a longboat till he's sober, put him in a longboat till he's sober early in the morning. Way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises early in the morning.
Years, maybe 4 now. Just about.
A little over 2 years.
A little over 2 years myself.
That's pretty impressive to see the technical expertise that you guys put on constantly. We were just talking about the tricks that you do, right? So for you guys, what brought you into one-wheeling? What drew you to this space, and what keeps you here?
So my buddy just randomly got one out of nowhere, and he's never skateboarded in his life, but he had it, and he was doing it well, and as soon as I saw it, I was like, man, I got to try it. Tried it, fell in love, and a month later, I went and bought my own. Yep. So, and I've been on it ever since, just ripping.
Love that. So I was always into longboarding, wakeboarding, snowboarding, and one-wheeling just was the thing. It was so fun. It was like riding, but you didn't actually have to do anything. You could just go. And yeah.
Yeah, same with these guys. I'm an ex-skateboarder as well, so I've always been passionate about board sports. So when I found it, I fell right in love with it, and community keeps me here. I love you guys.
Absolutely. I think that I hear a lot of times different things bring people in here. I heard, just what pushes you, what gives you that outlet. When you're in the flow, what does that feel like to you?
To me, it feels like just having fun, man. Just being yourself, going out, just cruising.
I agree, having a great time, just in the zone, just going.
It is like a drug. I don't think about anything else when I'm on my one wheel. I literally try to go as fast as I can and stay on the board. I love it.
Right here, that's a great endorsement, folks. So anybody that you want to shout out, any big ride groups that you are in, any sponsors, anybody that's pushing you to the next level and pushing this community and sport to the next level?
Yeah, shout out Function Gear. We got shout out to Armadillos. Shout out to Team Def Punks. Shout out to Will Fun Stuff. Shout out to Float Life. Shout out to all Craft and Ride, all these awesome companies that just make us amazing stuff. One Wheel Parts coming out with these awesome new rails. Got the hubs coming out, man. It's crazy to see where this future is going, man.
MOB shop. He always keeps me on the board. My guys down in Tennessee at USA Raft, they gave me a GT a while back. They always keep me on the board. Also, Armadillos and Functions, the best wrist guards around.
And I know you know some things, so what about you, buddy?
Man, I want to shout out to my partner in crime, Little Jeff. He couldn't make it here. He had to be in school. So first off, shout out to Little Jeff.
Come on, education.
One Wheel Parts, Tech Rails, Dirt Surfers. You got to check out the brand new 357Ts that we just dropped. Sick rails. We got the billet wheel now. Let's get it.
So I've been asking everybody, where do you think this space will be in the next few years? I heard Jeff say he hopes it's Jeff McCosker say he hopes a little bit slower, a little bit more chill. What about you guys?
I can see it, honestly, being racing on TV, people coming and watching other than maybe even X Games in a few years, you know? It'd be insane to see, almost like a motocross race, kind of like that. And also with the long-distance enduro races, where we had one this morning, I think it was over about 100 people racing at one time, so you can get the most laps. And some people weren't out there to be the top dog, but they were out there to have fun, and that's what all this community is. Just come out here, enjoy yourself, and have a lot of fun.
I really wanted to get bigger. I want to do bigger drops. I want to send bigger jumps. I wanted to get bigger.
Same with these guys. It's got to go bigger. It's got to be more entertaining. So shout out to people like Send It Sam and Full Send Luke, people like Noah and Finn that go out there and do these big jumps and really help push the sport, because that's what's going to make it more exciting to watch. I'm thinking suspension. We can go 30 to 40 versus 20 to 30. You know, that way we have the hot PSI tires and whatnot. So foot hooks, all that stuff. Let's keep growing it. Shout out to Future Motion, though. We love you guys. Stock too.
Everybody, make some big noise for Future Motion. This is the vehicle we all love to ride, and it's the thing that we're all pushing to the next level. Without them, we would not be here. So let's make some more noise for them. And thank you all for joining us. Any other shout-outs that you want to make before we wrap this up?
I love One Wheel.
That's right.
I also love One Wheel.
Do you, sir, love One Wheels?
Guys, I've already asked One Wheel to be my wife, okay? So, yeah.
We're waiting for an answer, and we'll get back to you on that one. But thank you, fellas, for joining me for this interview. We're going to send it back to Bart, Seth, and Josh in the booth. Thank you guys so much.
We are still muted.
We are muted.
I'm not muted.
All
I'm used to
right.
being muted.
Thank you guys for joining us here at Oak City Shred Fest, presented by Oak City OneWheel. I've got some exciting announcements to make. As I was mentioning before, the Amped Electric Games has partnered with the ACCO. That's the American Childhood Cancer Organization. They actually really helped out a couple of our riders, Turbo and Chrissy. Their son is afflicted with cancer, and they're an organization that they come in and they help to educate the family, to tell them how to navigate the medical system and things like that. They do a lot of support for families, and we're so proud to be partnered with the American Childhood Cancer Organization. Each of these events, we come out and we try to raise money. We don't try, we do. And up to date, until this event, we had raised over $6,000 for ACCO.
So proud.
And I'm excited to announce a new milestone for the ACCO. We have topped out over $7,000. We've raised over $1,000 just over this past couple of days.
Wow.
And we're about to give away some raffle prizes.
Nice.
For the winners. Everybody that donated, we went ahead and we gave them a raffle ticket to enter and to win an M104S.
Oh.
We partnered with EUC Underground, as well as GodMod, as well as minywheels.ca. So I'm about to press the button. I'll let
Random.
you verify we've got all of the entries here. I'm going to shuffle them a couple times. We're going to give away not one, but two EUCs. Mini One Wheels. You saw them up here racing a little bit earlier. So if you guys got in and you entered into the raffle, here's your chance to win. We actually have those wheels on site. So if you are here at the event, you can take that wheel home. You can ride it for the rest of the weekend. Let's go. Let's spin the big wheel. And the wheel is spinning for the winner of the first M10. 4S is going to be Sydney Roan. Sydney Roan.
Your
Sydney
winner.
Roan.
Sydney
You
Roan.
are the winner. Winner of the first M10.
Right here. It's just right
There
here.
she is,
All
right
right,
here.
Sydney. Thank you for supporting the ACCO. We're going to go ahead and remove you from the next drawing. We're going to spin the wheel again. Let's
Spin it
give away
again.
another M104. The wheel is spinning, the wheel of names. Where round and round it goes, where it stops, only you know.
I know.
Announce it.
Chris Thompson. Chris with a K. K-R-I-S.
You are the winner of the next. And you know, I'm in the mood to give away some more stuff, guys.
Where is he at?
Say?
Where are you at?
Let's give away some more stuff. So Sydney Roan and Chris Thompson, you are the winners of the big prizes, the M10-4s. Let's give away some Amped Electric Games t-shirts.
Do it.
All right. So for an Amped Electric Games t-shirt, which you can stop by the booth and see my lovely wife, Amy, to take ownership of. Christian Connell, Amped Electric Games t-shirt winner, Christian Connell. Head on over to the Amped Electric Games booth. And I think we got some pint glasses over there, too. Let's give away a pint glass, a little runner-up prize.
A little pint glass of beer.
Christian Connell.
Here we go. All right.
You announced it, Josh.
Oh, I'm sorry. It is going to be Ben Paybon. Ben Paybon.
He was a racer earlier. I believe he was a racer.
That's you.
There he is.
Right.
Yeah, buddy.
You've won a pint glass from the Amped Electric
Team Def
Games.
Punk.
All right, folks.
Let's go.
We're gonna come right back with more one wheel racing from Oak City Shred Fest, live and direct in just a few moments. So stay tuned. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe, and we'll be bringing you the one wheel championships in both the open and pro classes coming up next after these messages.
All right. If you are wanting beer,
We are
this
Oak
is your
City
last
OneWheel.
chance.
Come join us to send it. Yeah.
Come float with our family.
If you want beer, you got to get it over here. Then it's going to be moving over to the Stoke Park. If you want beer, get it now because it's going to be moving over to the Stoke Park.
All PEVs are welcome.
Yes.
We've got a bunch of amazing group rides,
including the second Sunday slow roll, brought to you by the Float Life.
And remember, guys, don't follow Kenzie.
Don't stand too close to Supremo if he's got a microphone.
What? Senior offers you something?
Take half.
Take half.
Just a little bit.
Seriously, just take half.
If you're brave.
Just take half.
Just take half.
We even have a cybernetic shredding machine we call Terminator. But don't worry, he's only programmed to spread the stoke.
Spread the stoke.
Beep, boop, beep, bop, boop. Chew, why your board is always broken? What's going on with you, man?
You just like to make a bunch of noise.
Oasis is always open for shredders to come by and have a beer.
Yeah, Oak City IPA, baby. Oh.
Oak City Shred Fest, May 4th through the 7th, 2023. We'll see you there.
See you there.
Come for the float track, stay for the Stokeville community.
Welcome to the 3rd annual Shred Fest, live from Raleigh, North Carolina. I'm Seth Johnson from Amped Electric Games. My team and I have attended and hosted electric sports events across the country over the past year and a half. Our team is comprised of a diverse group of riders with one thing in common. We all share a passion for electric vehicles and feel like our lives have been changed for the better by riding these amazing machines. One wheels, electric unicycles, e-skates. It doesn't really matter as long as you just get out and ride. If you'd like to learn more about the Amped Electric Games mission, head on over to ampedelectricgames.com/mission. Don't go anywhere, folks. There's more action yet to come.
What will we do with the drunken sailor? What will we do with the drunken sailor? What will we do with the drunken sailor early in the morning? Way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises early in the morning. Shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor early in the morning. Way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises early in the morning. We'll put him in a longboat till he's sober, put him in a longboat till he's sober, put him in a longboat till he's sober early in the morning. Way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises early in the morning.
They're the fastest metal cars you've ever seen. Mattel's new Hot Wheels. Collect them by themselves or get them in wild new action sets, like the drag race action set.
Enrique Garcia coming up next, folks. Drone is coming online. We got our cameras back online.
Drone's coming up.
And you're joining us just in time.
Just.
All right. We are coming back. Get ready to put these racers down the track to see who's going to be the top squirrel.
Exactly. And it's an exciting day out here. The weather is so amazing, but one thing is this Carolina heat is putting a strain on our drones.
Here we go.
This is definitely going to be an exciting day, but let's go. All right, John Brown, it is activation time.
Enrique, Kyle, and Nico.
Tiny little dirt goblin. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Look at Nico.
Nico right out of the gate. Oh my gosh, all three of them over Hoppy Hill like it's nothing.
There's a reason why they call him the tiny little dirt goblin.
Yes.
He is gobbling this track up. Oh my Lord, it has no chance.
Look at the way that they are just flying over that little fucker.
Little fuckers over little fuckers.
Enrique is finding himself in a place he hasn't been normally, and that's in second place.
That's in second place, exact. Kyle in the back. Kyle's getting probably tired of all this racing all day.
Kyle has got to be the MVP.
Oh, there we go. We got
Shredfest.
Enrique taking the Joker lap first. Looked like Nico did not take it as Nico comes around the first.
All right. We've got Enrique with his Joker lap down.
Oh, Nico.
And Kyle's still not also taking that Joker lap, so we got Enrique on the Joker lap.
Down.
We got Nico down.
Nico is down. Okay.
Enrique is coming around right now. He's going over that BBD.
Enrique may be making up some time now. It looks like Kyle Clausing has moved into second place.
Here it comes around the corner.
2 more laps, inside loop there for Enrique Garcia. He's already got his Joker loop out of the way.
Now, the last time I saw Nico racing on his board, he claimed he was going over 30 miles an hour. And you know what? From what I see here, I believe it.
I believe it.
Yep.
Wow. Carrying the speed. Here we go.
Whoa.
Look at him go.
All right, looks like
There you go.
Nico's saving his Joker lap for loop number lap 3.
Lap 3. Enrique coming around right now.
Flying through here.
Here he is. Give him some props.
All right, Enrique. 1 more lap for Enrique on the inner loop, and he's going to finish it off. Nico has got to do that.
Here comes Kyle Clausen. Give him some noise.
All right,
Kyle. Kyle Clausen also saving his Joker lap for this third
We go
lap.
back and we see Enrique is going around Turnberm, going on that uphill.
Enrique Garcia hailing from Denver, Colorado in this men's open
Already
final
done his
race.
Joker lap. He doesn't need to take his Joker lap. Here he goes. Goes over that BBD. Here he comes around the corner.
Enrique's coming around the corner. He's fine. This is it, folks. This is it. Here's your winner.
Here we go.
Here's your winner, Enrique Garcia.
Winner.
Let's go.
Enrique Garcia.
All right.
Men's open finalist winner.
Let's
Second
go.
place, coming through. Who we got here?
Second
Kyle
place.
Clausen.
Let's go.
All right. And Nico. Nico carrying in
There
a
he
big
goes.
third place.
There
Congratulations,
it is.
Nico. We love you, buddy. Our little dirt goblin.
And we're going to move right into our men's
We
pro
are moving
finals.
right into men's pro finals because time is definitely running out here at Oak City Shred Fest. And we still got so much more things to do here.
All right. I guess Enrico did another lap.
Enrique was all done.
Enrique
He
was
is
doing
so
it.
dialed
He
in.
decided to go for another lap.
Oh, you know what?
He did his first lap. His first lap was his Joker lap. Okay. Yep. He peeled off and did the Joker lap. The other two Jokers did the
Guess
ending
he
lap.
just wanted to go for lap number 4. Just
He
victory
just-
lap.
you know, it's a victory
for
lap.
him.
He's got his headphones on and he has just got his head down. And
Loving
He's in
life.
full flow state right now. You know what I mean?
full flow state.
All right, so we have our last and final race, boys.
Last and final race for the day, but not the last event.
We have 5 minutes before the start. 5 minutes. And
5 minutes.
Who do we have on deck, boys? Who do we have up here?
We
We got Finn Holcomb,
Finn, Noah
Mead, and Jeff
and
Adair.
Jeff Adair.
All heavy hitters.
Heavy hitters.
Okay, so I have had the privilege to race with all of these riders. They have all beaten me, to say the least. Not saying I was an easy pass, but they are excruciatingly fast.
And that's why they're in the pro class.
That's right. And you know what? I'm not surprised with the lineup I'm seeing here. I'm really not. These boys are going to give it hell. They're going to give it everything they have. I expect to see some carnage. I expect to see some high speeds. I expect to see some jumps.
Yeah, absolutely.
There they are. Our handsome fellas.
We want to thank all of the sponsors for making all of this possible, including Float Life Fest, Six, Float Addicts, Tribucha Kombucha, Craft and Ride, Rochambeau Brewing Company, Fluid Theory, and everybody else.
We also have to thank the Flow Life and their continued support of our incredible events. They have literally helped us out on so many events that we have done throughout the years, and we are so gracious. Thank you so much, Jeff. We cannot do this without you. Thank you so much.
And I want to go ahead and thank Ori Rush and Michael Wolson from Flight Fins for coming out here, being a big part of this event. We could not be doing it without you.
As an avid Flight Fins fanatic, I am so excited to have Flight Fins here. I love to have Flight Fins on my board. Now all my boards have Flight Fins. I am so excited.
Huge shout out to Colton Palmer from Overlanders.
Yes.
We love you, buddy. I don't know where you are, but I sure
around here. I
am
hope he's
glad
not hurt.
you are around.
We want to send it over to Trevin, who's our trackside interviewer. He's getting ready to interview somebody who's near and dear to this community. A couple of the women's racers. Heading on over to Trevin. Take it away, Trevin.
Thank you very much, Seth. That's right, Trevin Brandhorst here. I'm with some beastly riders. I'm with our lady champions, our Grom champion, and we're out here having some fun, right? The energy, what's the energy feel like for y'all?
Oh my God, it's incredible. You can definitely feel all of the work you guys put in. We can feel the crowd. Like, this is such a great feeling. I'm so glad I came out here.
Everybody that's here right now is the reason that we get to feel this incredible feeling, because you guys are the ones cheering us on, motivating us to push ourselves harder. So I appreciate that more than anything.
I love every moment of everything.
Man, Zoe is here for it, and it is all of this. So, what was, for you, what was the biggest moment in your race? What was that clarity? Was there a moment of that, or were you always just pushing the entire time and you just didn't know?
You know, I'm kind of one of those people that's a firm believer that practice really makes perfect. I don't think anybody is inherently just an amazing one-wheel racer. I think that everybody that took home a win today was somebody that put in work to make it happen, okay? So all of us ladies and the guys, everybody that's participated, 100% it's due to the effort and the practice. So I can't tell you that I came out here and winged it. I got a great coach. His name's Flo Jesus.
Yeah. And this is Hannah. It's not Allen Iverson. I know we're talking about practice a lot, but it is important, folks. Let's make sure that I got my little friend over here. Come on closer. There we go. Awesome. So, what are you looking forward to now that your races are done? We have a little bit of time. We're going to have some fun later this evening. What are you looking forward to in that aspect of this festival?
I have the trick comp later, so I'm not done. And so does Zoe. So I'm working on cooling off. We're working on cooling her off as well. And we're gonna get right back after it. So we're stoked to go out there and show a great performance.
So I'm hearing trick competition. Are you excited for that, Zoe?
Yeah, I'm so stoked.
She is so stoked. What are you gonna try to put down today? Do you have anything in mind, or are you just going out there and just feeling it?
I'm feeling it.
Okay, Zoe's gonna go out there. She's gonna go with the flow, which is something I like to do too.
I'll tell you what Zoe's gonna do today. She is gonna send it off of some stuff that half the people here wouldn't even think about trying. And she's gonna clean it up. Yeah.
That's true, absolutely. I watched this girl yesterday, and she was absolutely shredding. 100%. She gives us all a run for our money. Watch out. This is the future of one wheel right here.
So that's something that's really interesting, right? I've talked with several folks, and they've been talking about our Groms, and they've been noting that they are the future of this sport. Absolutely. So when you're out here and you're trying to create stoke, or you're trying to spread that message in the community, what do you do, or how do you create space for our smaller folks who want to get into this?
I think all of the quote-unquote pros in our community are incredibly approachable people. Like, you can go up to anybody and ask them, how do you get that bonk so snappy? What am I doing wrong? I asked Kyle Hinton that a couple months ago, and he told me something I had no idea about. We're so approachable, so come and ask for help, and I love that because I love giving back to the community and helping you have that feeling of hitting a chef's kiss bonk for the first time. It's amazing. So that's what I do.
Yeah, and I can speak on behalf of Rachel. I'll tell you, she was one of the very first pro riders that I ever met, and she was one of the friendliest, kindest people that I've ever had the privilege of working with. One thing I can tell you is that we had this conversation yesterday. These kids that are racing right now are literally building the muscle memory that they need to be pros in the future.
All right. Thank you, ladies. I know we've got lots more going on. We've got some folks up here on the stage that are ready to go, so we're going to make some noise for our fellas, and we're going to send it back to the booth with Bart and Seth and Josh.
Finn, Noah, and Jeff out here for this final race. This is what you all came out to see. Let's put our hands together for these racers. This is the pro class.
Send it!
One-wheel race. 3 laps.
There it is.
And they're off.
Oh, Noah takes it on the lead. He's on the run. He's going towards that little fucker.
Now,
Finn
one of
went
the things, Noah is one of my Def Punk's riders. We did have a plan in motion, so let's see if he takes it on. They are flying.
It was great to see your daughter over there. She is so excited.
I know. I love seeing it. Beautiful.
Just wait till we see her today at this trick comp. It is amazing what Zoe does. She flies through the air.
Speaking of flying, Noah's out front. He's in that Superman stance, getting that center of gravity out over the front of the wheel and allowing him to...
So we did talk about this, what he would do if he was up in the front, and he did decide to take
the
not the Joker lap. Yeah.
And it looks like Jeff did take the Joker lap, because I don't see him right behind.
All right.
So Jeff is taking the Joker lap.
Both Jeff Adair and Noah Mead are one of the fastest guys out there. So it is possible that one, without being pushed by the other, could pass the other one.
Here comes Jeff.
This is
All
going
right,
to be
Jeff
exciting.
is flying. He is absolutely
Jeff is flying down the road.
Jeff has completed his Joker lap. He's got 2 inner laps left remaining.
And here comes Finn Holcomb.
I believe Finn also did the Joker
Whoa!
lap. Wow.
That boy has cat-like reflexes.
Noah is off to the Joker lap for his second lap.
This is so fast.
Honestly, I couldn't tell you who's in front right now.
It's really hard
No,
to say.
because Noah's got his Joker lap done. As soon as he gets his Joker lap done, once he comes in,
then it will be head to
if
head.
he crosses,
here comes Jeff Adair.
Right, they're gonna cross right now. What's gonna
should
happen
be
right now?
so
Jeff just took
close.
it. Jeff just took it.
Jeff
just
took
took
in
it.
front of him.
Jeff is in the lead now. Here comes Jeff.
Jeff has one more lap on this inner loop.
Still got one more
They
lap,
both have
boys.
one
Come on,
more
Noah.
lap. One more lap each. Noah's got to make up some time here.
Come on,
This
Noah.
is it. Now it's a head-to-head.
Finn is bringing up third.
Oh, Jeff is down.
I believe
Noah
Jeff just
comes
went
into the
down.
Terminator loop. There he goes right there on
All
turn
Noah's got to
burn.
do is hang it in there.
There he goes. Goes
Coming
into
up the
Superman
back
pose.
stretch.
Going uphill.
Noah Mead.
Noah Mead, full
One more
Superman.
lap.
There he goes.
Final
All the way
lap.
uphill.
Supermaning his way.
There he goes. He gets into the BDD.
BBD.
There he goes.
Jeff knows
All
it's
right,
not over
are we
till
gonna
it's
see
over.
a Death
Let's see
Punk's
if it-
winner?
It is not over until it's over.
Here
Coming
they come,
around.
folks. This
Here
is
we
it.
Here we go. And Noah Mead is your
Noah
winner.
Mead takes the lead.
Oh, it's outstanding for the win, Noah Mead.
Let's
We are so
go.
excited. Team Def Punks for the win. Oh man, I am so stoked. I am amped up. This has possibly been one of the
That
finest
was
races. Amazing.
legit.
What a way to end
Wow.
it, folks. What
Did you
a
guys
way
think,
to end it.
Did you guys think we would see that out of the Joker
No,
lap?
no, we did not. That was insane. That
Oh
was
my goodness.
I
that
want to
was-
see some more Joker laps.
Yeah, we are doing this again.
I got to give it out to Jeff Adair,
Yeah.
who pulled in
Right.
front of Noah on
Right.
the Joker lap and brought it that far
That
of the lead
close.
in front.
That close.
What a leveler, man. That's amazing.
Wow.
We got to give a shout out to our drone crew. You know, they persevered through a lot of different difficulties. So
Dude.
shout out to the drone crew.
They have been working really hard. The weather here is not forgiving right now, and it has made it too hot. Luckily, thanks to Electric Games for bringing out this giant motorhome we have out here on Flow Track. That they had a refrigerator on site. We were able to actually put the controller in the refrigerator to cool it down.
That's right.
So,
You
this
wouldn't
is,
believe, what goes on behind the
it's
scenes to put on
incredible.
one of these productions. And that's why I have to give out some shout outs to the Amped Electric Games crew, Nick Gesmana, Liv Eisenbach, Ashley Liana, Showtime, Cooler Joe, Christian Turbo, Enrique Garcia, Trevin Brandhorst, Willie Brady, Chris Nelson, Apex Visual Solutions, Josh Farah, and a new Amped Electric Games crew official participant is Kenzie Mudge. We just
Kenzie
love
Mudge.
Kenzie.
Mudge.
And special thanks to my wife, Amy Johnson, E-Ride wife, my son Ben, and my son Chase for putting up with allowing your dad to travel around the country and do these
Amen to that,
events.
brother. Amen to that.
Thank you so much for joining us here. We really appreciate you joining us for this live stream coverage of Oak City Shred Fest. One Wheel, Oak City One Wheel. Like,
the edge.
subscribe, go to the website, buy a jersey, all that stuff. Thank you, and we will see you at the next event. Thank you so much.
Much love.